too. It looks like they're picking Megan's nose.
Welcome back to 3-Star Chairman. The content is exactly what you expect it to be.
3.5 stars.
You know, every time we do the roll, I get hope that one day we'll actually achieve that roll.
We got 4 stars one time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about our actual quality.
We did get 3
after
stars.
the roll.
Oh, that is for it to actually match.
Yeah. One day I hope it'll actually match.
We've gotten 3 stars before, right?
No.
Not in our actual
but I'm
content.
talking about like
We're just
the
chaos
quality
all the time.
content.
Oh,
Like,
are you saying like 1 star?
Yeah.
He said we're bad.
We can't roll a 1 star. That would
We're
require
like-
everyone to roll once.
We're like a 2-star.
He said we're horrible actors and we
That
should
would be.
quit our
That
jobs.
would take more skill to roll a
Well,
1
we
star
can't
than
quit
it would
'cause he's not
anything
really
else.
paying
Except-
us.
Alright, so.
even a
Maybe
5
then we
star
could
would
raise
be
it
easy.
to
Today's
pay us.
episode was brought to you by Liquor, Poor Decisions, and Guess.
No, it's not. It's brought to you by applesauce.
It's brought
Apple juice.
Cake.
I love drinking me some applesauce.
I love
drinking
drinking
some
cream
corn.
corn.
Call me-
cream corn.
I said cream corn.
I will
He
say I
Alright.
drank applesauce
So-
cups
If you
because I didn't have
smell
spoons.
applesauce with us, you can call it.
Blood for the blood god! Corn for the cornflakes!
Okay.
Metal dice are very fun to throw.
Have we spiraled
Here, would you
enough?
like some more?
Hey, that's how you lose dice, remember?
Yeah.
We are spiraling, my sanity is a staircase.
Alright, so.
Is water wet?
We made dumb decisions. Specifically.
Rain! Would you like to give us the
Correction.
recap?
One stupid motherfucker made dumb decisions.
Well,
No,
actually,
no.
That was
I
Ryan's
agree.
fault. I think we can agree it
Raksha,
was
we'll start with you doing the recap.
Oh, damn.
Then we'll switch over to Rain in a little bit.
okay. So I was with Sindri,
Mm-hmm.
and we were going around, and then we met at what? We slept in separate rooms. I told her to fuck off. Anyway, we met up with Scarlet, and then
Have you seen her? Absolutely.
AO3 tag,
anyway,
enemy to lover.
and then Sindri was all like, "Oi, there's some shadowy person following." So I was like, "Fucking where? Okay, I guess." And then we saw the other 3 coming out of a building. Garrus was pulling a cart,
Yeah.
like a slave or something. I don't know.
Like a
I wasn't
donkey.
there. So, and then we followed them. Apparently,
Oh,
Shadowfinger is still around. I don't know. Went to their shop. We did some shopping. I tried to sell the big golden skull that I literally set my arms on fire to get out of a chest. And then we all failed our wisdom throws, and we were all like, "Oh, we gotta have that shit." So we all fought over it, even though we could have sold it for 300k gold. And then we left, and Alara started messing with it or something. Then we came back, and it was a puzzle. And
Alright.
then Rain
Puzzle.
solved the puzzle, and now we're somewhere
So,
else.
Now
Alara,
we're in the
I would like to
puzzle.
jump into whatever, apparently, Alara started messing with it. I would like Alara to give the recap of that.
Yeah, I wasn't in
No.
We've been bamboozled.
I wasn't in
That is between me and God.
Okay.
What you just
According
did
to
made God very unhappy.
No, that will make sense, I promise.
we go to Golden Nigel's. The skull ball is weird. We must have it. We almost sold it for 300,000 gold pieces. Damn it! Sad face.
And then the
We needed a
shopkeep left.
curly-haired cunt to solve the multi-dimensional puzzle box. 3 rounds of puzzles.
Alright,
Like this.
so,
How many rounds of puzzles? I don't know.
alright, so, Rain, finish off our recap.
I
It's the curly-haired cunt.
left from this random
Shit.
shit that they were doing because I didn't care to be in the shop to go try to find the shadowy guy. Could not find the shadowy guy. Figured out that probably there's a chance
That's
Either
the wrong one. I was thinking you pitched.
they have a second set of clothing and
Rise of
they're
the
changing
Guardians.
clothes to blend in with the crowd. There's a hidden entrance that they're going in to hide away from everybody, or they're able to teleport to hide from to get away quickly. When I couldn't find them, I decided to try to go back to everybody, wanting to be able to talk to Sentry about it, but that didn't happen because the moment I walked in the door, I got a, "Hey, Raindrop, solve this!" shoved in my face, and I went, oh.
You know he caves when he hears
Somehow
Raindrop.
solved it really quick, and then just kept going, and then just kept going. Because apparently it's really fucking easy to solve.
That's what it's supposed to be.
The DC is 30.
I know, but for Rain it was really fucking easy
You
to
got
solve.
guided like twice each time, and you have like a +8.
Like I said, for Rain, it was really fucking easy to solve.
Yeah, because Rain is the epitome of that emoji with freckles and white glasses and buck teeth.
He actually
No, he's
rolls
not.
good.
No.
He's the only one that rolls good.
Hey, I roll decent.
He's that emoji with a bow and arrow.
Rain definitely was just like, yeah, no, this is fine. This is not a problem at all. Rain was just like, okay, good, got it done. Hey, here you go. And then all of a sudden, we're in a room. Not the room we came from.
Shut up.
Alright, so,
Enough.
all of y'all, the blinding white light
No.
shines out as Rain finally as Rain finally finishes the puzzle and flips the lever to enter.
Uh-oh.
As everyone goes blind from
Say
the
psych.
light,
Say psych.
I really just light switched the shit real quick.
as everyone goes basically blind from the light, all of y'all slowly regain your sight and find yourself in a room that is just a standard
Rubber.
square
Shut up.
room with a singular door in front of you.
Not a rubber.
Completely made of stone.
I'm in a room.
Speak
Oh.
loud.
Stone room.
You find yourself in a room. It is complete stone with a single door, reinforced wooden door in front of you.
Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Oh, fuck
Well, this did not give us something special. This took us somewhere special.
Damn it, it just got ungrounded.
Fuck
Yeah.
this.
And you're special for getting
I
us
thought we
here.
would get something for this.
This seems like we're gonna die.
What? No.
Where is...
If we just be plucky enough and pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and work together using the power of friendship, I'm sure we'll be fine.
I don't know, Laura, do you know anything about
So
what you
does the
shoved in my
ceiling
face
just
and
look
said
like a
solve?
normal ceiling,
Yeah, it
or
was
is
a
it
puzzle
like that
box.
we got shrunk and are in like the maze?
Well,
what is a box
it
of
looks
puzzles?
like
though?
specifically is the walls go up about 20 feet up in the air before coming to a kind of a point dome.
Ah, so there is something
Actually, it was
that's
more like a
broken.
puzzle.
Cool.
What was that?
Actually, it was more like a puzzle skull. Or puzzle sphere.
Nope, this is no magic, it's weird. Fucky wucky.
Wibbly wobbly.
I would like to examine the door.
Alright. Give me an investigation check or a perception check. Which one are you going for?
I would much rather do perception.
Alright, do a perception check.
Perceive the door. It is a door.
Reality is mine to perceive.
If you roll good enough.
No.
Hold on. 17.
It looks like just a wooden door with reinforced metal on it.
Is it locked?
From what you can see, you're not sure. You have to go over there and mess with it.
Rain.
He's like,
Just stared
It does
at
have
the door
one
for a minute.
giant
and was like,
metal knocker in the middle of it.
Rain.
Can I?
I know your fiddly bullshit got us here in the first place, but I need you to investigate this door, please. Thank you. Bye.
That's the last time I hold anything for you.
I think it's just a door, but I'm not sure.
It's
Can I
not
seduce the door?
my fault
Certainly try.
that I was
Tell me.
handed something and told, here, solve this. And I was like, oh, sure, I'll solve it.
You gotta stop melting for raindrop.
What?
Shut up, Bear Bear.
Shut up.
It took us a second, but we got it.
There's a just smug look on my face.
Hey, Gary Bear, can you hold this for me real quick?
It depends on what I'm holding.
Hey, Gare Bear,
Because
punch
his
the door.
bullshit got us here.
No, it's just a book.
What book?
Just this book.
Book.
Why? Sure.
Hey, Laura, can you detect magic?
Sure. It's in my pocket now. She
Why
has
she's
no
never
more
done that
book.
I don't know what she can and
He
can't
also
do.
holds.
We can chase
Don't
her
do that.
down.
Multiple times.
Can I have it back, please?
No,
She's done
it's
one
mine now.
times.
It's in my pockets. Ha ha ha.
Never mind.
Roll, play the
Make
crazy.
sure you mark off that pocket and that you know what's in it.
Nice.
Let's
Right,
not be.
now I get to mark off
Brother
one
Renee.
stole.
Ha
I will go investigate the door.
I had
that?
two medium.
Hang on, shh.
What was that,
Scarlet?
Scarlet?
Are we the first ones in here in a while, or
Roll me an investigation check.
Turn Cody up. Crank this bitch.
And you have to do it on that.
Blast. Bradley, can you crank this bitch?
It's kind of got stuff on it, so someone else.
Is it on my radio?
No.
No.
No, it's on the thing.
The
You have
box?
to move the stuff and
You
open
crank
it up.
good, sir.
You have to pick the stuff up and lift the lid.
Move the stuff off of the top of the box. Open the box. You're not being tended.
You rolled a what?
There's a little knob up at the
An
front.
8?
I rolled an 8.
Or
Honestly, it's really hard to tell.
I think
This
it's all the
room
way
doesn't
up.
seem to be touched by anything. There's not much to like go on as to whether or not it's got interaction
It's
in
not
the
that
wild.
one. That's the reverb.
Here you go, no more cabinet.
Yeah, I think it's all the way up.
Alright, we
Alright,
just have to be
so-
quiet.
Right. You wanted to do something as well?
Investigate the door.
Alright, roll an investigation check.
I'm also guiding myself.
Alright.
Alright, one more person investigates this door. I'm just gonna try to open it.
Well, Scarlet investigated the room.
Fantastic.
33.
33.
Nothing else in the room, right?
From what you can tell, it's just a wooden door that's reinforced metal.
I'm just gonna open the door.
Alright. You open the door.
The door explodes and we all die at the end.
Oh no, we don't have that taste.
What you
There's a
see through the
hole.
door, directly in front of you, is another door across the room that is just wrought iron metal bars.
Did you build a thing?
You can also see that there is a table that you can see from here, and another door that's next to the door with wrought iron metal bars that is made ornate in of wood. That's all you can see from inside the room.
I wish
Where
we
you
could
are.
see what you were showing.
Well, true, but we can't always,
This
scope
isn't
into
an
the-
exact replica of what. This isn't what is exactly there. This is more or less just for me to know where y'all
That's
are.
just for him to be like, I know sort of what's there.
I know where y'all are, and I know what's in that area.
Is there anything on the table?
Well,
Would you like to proceed?
I would like to proceed.
Yes.
Would you like to go into the room?
No.
Brandon, did you say you were going into the room?
no, I didn't go into the room.
Alright.
Can I see anything from like where I was?
If you were to look and like go to the left and to the right of the door. By the way, the door opened away from you to the
Okay.
right, and it stopped at a 90-degree angle from the wall, so you can't really see anything to the right of the door. But if you were to look to the left, you see 2 more doors in this room, as well as a cabinet, and you can see what looks like some food being prepared, or like it was being prepared on the table.
Okay.
Can we go through the room?
If you want to.
Do I hear anything in there? This is like passively. I wasn't like actively doing it. But like
What's
when
your
I
passive
opened the
then?
door, like with my 21 passive, did any like I hear anything?
With this one in particular, no, not really.
Okay.
Cool, Rain didn't tell me to not. We're gonna walk into the next room.
Alright, so as you enter the next room, you notice
The battle music starts now.
that there are two more doors, but instead of doors, they're more of an archway. There's not an actual door there, it's just kind of black archway, solid black, you can't really see on the side of them, that you couldn't see before. And you realize that you are in what looks like a kitchen.
Fantastic. You guys are all good. You can come through the door, because I swear to God, they're all just like standing there looking in, and I just walked in.
Well, after Garrus went in, I would have just. When Garrus walked in and clearly didn't die immediately, I would have been like, okay.
It's fine, it's safe.
Okay. I know. Okay, I'll go.
It's okay, I'll be the shield. I'll go through first.
I mean, you have the most health, so that makes sense.
Denver, can you give me another rundown on the rooms that we've gone through so far? It was
You have-
entrance room.
You have the room that you started in, which is just bare bones, a stone square room that then, with a single door, whenever you open the door and went through, you're in what looks like a kitchen that has 7 doors on it. In it.
7.
There's 2 of them that are just archways of pitch black. One that is a light brown door, light brown wooden door. Right next to it is a dark wooden door, and directly next to that is a wrought iron metal fence looking door. And then a little bit of ways on that same wall is a door that looks like it's raggedy old wood. Looks like it's almost about to fall apart. And then finally the last door looks like what it would be as if it was like a dungeon or a keep or some kind of stronghold door. But it's made of wood and reinforced metal. But not as much reinforced metal as the first door that y'all went through.
Okay, so I got to wrought iron. What were the next ones?
Alright.
I have 2 arches, the keep door, the metal fence door, and the old wood door. The other 2?
Alright. So, you have on the right wall, from where you entered, 2 archways. On the wall directly across from where you entered, you have 4 doors. One is a light color wooden door. Then directly next to that is a dark color wooden door. And then directly next to that is a wrought iron metal fence looking door. And then there's a little bit of a gap, about 5 or 10 feet, before you have your next door on that same wall, which is really old, rickety fence. Looks like the door is about to fall off. And then on your left wall, there is 1 door, and it is what looks like a wooden reinforced door, what might be in like a stronghold, a prison, something like that.
What design this architecture with a bunch of different
Fuck
doors?
do we get out of here?
I'm going. You said there's like a table and it looks like people were cooking.
It looks like there is a table, and looks like there was some ingredients set out to be cooked.
Is there any like cabinets and everything around?
He said there was
There is one cabinet behind the table.
I'm gonna look in like the cabinets and like on the tables and see if there's any like papers or anything. To,
Alright.
like,
It says
So you
eat.
open the cabinet, and there is nothing inside. Roll me an
roll.
investigation check for. You're looking around the room, or are you looking specifically around the tables and the cabinet?
around the room.
All right.
Net. I'm moving my pencil over. 32.
Alright, so as you're looking around, you notice that there are candles in every corner of the room hanging on the wall. One candle in particular, against from where you entered, the right wall, looks like what is that called? I had it. The metal thing that attaches it to the wall.
Candelabra?
Candelabra. Yeah. The candelabra seems a little bit
What is it?
I don't remember what it's called.
brazier. It's something. Y'all know what I'm talking
The candle shaft. That's what we're gonna go with.
about. The attachment.
The candle shaft looks like it's off the wall.
What's that one?
It doesn't look like it's off the wall, but
It looks like it's.
while every other one looks like it's perpendicular to the ground, this one seems slightly
Angled.
angled. But that's the only thing you really
So
notice.
which one is it? It's like
The one that as soon as you enter, to the right in the right corner.
It's a menorah.
I'm gonna go to that one and kind of be like, I'm gonna specifically like, Scarlett, come here.
Oh, by the way, this room is only about 10 feet tall. And it comes to just a flat roof.
So the
Okay.
Scarlet,
Pushing it,
the
aren't you?
Scarlet go over to
How tall are you, Brian?
Rain.
Not 10 feet.
7'2".
Scarlet has a library.
Okay, I'm gonna point out to Scarlet, be like, is it?
If I jump on my
I'm gonna point out all the other like candle things to Scarlet and be like, is it also weird to you that this one is at a slight angle, even though all the other ones are, like you said, perfectly straight up? But
Yeah,
this
they're
one's at
perfectly perpendicular with
yeah,
the
the
ground.
other ones are perfectly straight up, but this one's at a slight angle.
Like ever so slight. Go ahead and make a perception or investigation check to see if you can see that.
Can-
You have advantage because Rain is helping.
Candicular torsion. Grab his candle and twist it.
Do I have triple advantage?
No.
27.
27. Alright, with the help of Rain, you are able to notice that if this was the wall and this is where the candle was, it's kind of out like that, just like ever so slightly.
Can I go look behind it and see if there's like a lever mechanism, like is there a screw in there somewhere, something that allows it to move?
Make an investigation check to see if you can see something like that.
I'm not good at those.
I am. If you just say anything, Ring probably look for you.
What'd you say?
That one.
Yeah, no, it's just, for some reason, it didn't get screwed in all the way, or it's come loose. Nothing fancy about it, it's just bad maintenance.
What? Can I see? Like, do I see that she's like looking for something?
You can see that she's looking at the thing, but I'm not really sure. Just
You got
kinda-
any?
you're
Got
pointing
any
it out.
ideas, Scarlet?
Well, to me, it just looks like a shoddy job. But, yeah. Even if it wasn't, I don't want to go pulling random things around here.
I'm not trying to just like outsort. With Rain's, I'll make a roll with it. With Rain's like history with stuff like this, would he strongly suggest that this would probably be something to look into doing instead of a door, or
Just make me a general intelligence check.
okay?
No guidance.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it.
Alright.
No, he wouldn't. He would probably assume it would be a door.
What is your total?
A 1.
Yeah, that's just
Well,
really
no, I
bad
mean-
craftsmanship on this one candle.
I mean, his general
Candle
intelligence would be a 5, but like,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, that's just somebody.
He's gonna
who did
agree.
Really bad.
He's gonna agree with her and be like,
It's a menorah.
Manure. It's just someone didn't screw it in all the way, or the screws come loose.
we're also. I just straight up am gonna agree with her. We straight up both just went.
Oh,
I'm
you're
walking
doing
around.
that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Yeah.
I made a bad choice.
As soon as you do that, you have to immediately close your eyes, as you are blinded
Everywhere?
everywhere.
Okay.
Very, very bright white light everywhere, and you have to take a second to like let your eyes adjust to this
Assuming you
blinding
detected magic, the whole thing is magic, honey.
The screw's loose, honey. Fix it.
It's magic as fuck, boy.
light.
I'm trying with the best I got.
This looks like enchantment, conjuration, and depending on where you look, different levels of magic will spring out to you. Like if you were to look at the candles, evocation sticks out to you. And just kind of wherever you're looking, a different type of magic just shoots out to you, but it's all blinding and it's all very bright. Very, very strong magic is at work here.
Oh. I hate that.
So which one of the doors is unlocked?
I will say, if you want, you can end it early if you don't want to look at just bright, blinding white light. But I will say, with how bright it is, if you continue to look for much longer, you do risk potentially messing up your eyes. But that's only if like long-term exposure, not like you have to stare for a while.
I would have probably closed my eyes if it was that bright. I would have probably been like,
Yep.
Okay, it's all bright. Fuck
Yeah.
this.
This is more or less like staring at the sun, like right about 2 hours after it rose.
Ow. Well,
But it's all around you.
I'm not doing that if I can help it.
You can do it safely for a little bit, but like if you were to do it for like an hour or something like that, you would risk hurting yourself.
Okay, cool. Hate that, but alright, cool.
Can I test the doors along the wall that has 4 to see which one of them is unlocked?
The doors, or are you going to the archways of pitch black?
The doors.
Alright. Whenever you touch each door, each one seems to give way.
Like, unlocked, got it.
And they all seem to be unlocked. Are you opening all of them all the way, or are you just kind of like testing it and then moving on?
I was testing them first before I
Okay.
picked a door to open.
They seem like they're all going to open fine.
Hey, we don't need a key. I don't think.
That's reassuring.
Which door do you guys want to open first? There's too many doors for all of us to have.
Damn it, I missed
Someone gets 2
so
doors.
many lock picking sets too.
I feel like if we just try to go through every single door, eventually it's going to lead to death. I feel like
So
one
what's
of these doors are going to lead to an easy way out.
Maybe we
Alright,
should
puzzle
try
boy,
this.
which one makes sense? What looks like the easiest door?
When you like to know weatherboard.
Would you like
I want
to
to try to like go
puzzle
up to the doors and like try to listen.
boy? All right, give me a perception check.
Okay. Can I get myself?
Advantage on here.
I'll let you get yourself for this.
I can give her advantage by shoving her face more into the door.
The only thing I
I
could
wouldn't say
really,
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
the only thing I could really offer in this scenario is perception, but that's not it. I
22.
can perceive.
All
I
right.
have advantage on
what-
perception checks with hearing and smell.
From what you can hear, you're going to
Like
the individual
smell.
doors, correct?
Well, yeah, the doors.
All right.
The
Door.
ones
So,
that are like
the
the
light
doors.
wood one against the, you know, I'm going to name this wall 1, 2, and 3.
I have them labeled by which doors are on which wall.
The 4 wall door. The light wood one, you hear what sounds like rustling and maybe the neighing of a horse or some type of animal. It sounds like it.
Thanks for reminding me of that one episode of Doctor Who.
The wrought iron metal one, you hear what sounds like the crackling of fire. The dark wood one, the ones in between those two, you don't hear anything. The one that looks rickety, you hear what sounds like maybe an occasional water, just
Water drop?
yep, just a. Well, Cody died.
Oh damn. Connection issues always.
Can you give me a time real quick on
He's
what
back.
that says?
Recording in
31
progress.
10.
What'd you say?
31 10.
3110. Yay.
Whoa. Can we hear him again? You want to make him full screen?
You can hear me again, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can. Oh no.
No, we can. We can
We
hear
can hear
you.
you.
Good.
So, you hear what an occasional water dripping very slowly, and behind the door that's just got one door, the wall that has just one door, the reinforced one, you don't hear anything.
And
Can I go to the archways?
Yeah.
With the dark vision of 30 feet, do I see anything or is it magically dark?
You don't see anything.
I don't even see, like, it's just pitch black in front of me?
Yep.
Magic.
That's
What?
magically dark then.
No.
Or there's
I can let you make a perception check if you want.
or there's just
I mean,
nothing
if you
beyond
want to,
the
I'd be sure.
archway.
Yeah, roll a perception check. See what happens.
Fuck around and find out.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you notice that with each one of these, it's not in fact that it's dark. It's you see darkness there, but you see ever so slightly like little ripples. Just very, very faintly. Like you're not 100% sure if you see them or not, but you're like, there seems like it's just rippling like a little bit. Almost as if someone was
Let's take a copper and throw it down one of them.
Alright? You throw it, it hits the darkness, and just disappears.
It's the gloom again.
No, please, no. That just sucks.
Whenever, where it enters, you see what looks kind of like a water, like the ripples kind of spread out, almost as if you were to drop a pebble in a thing of water.
that's a really dark ocean. I think we just got Kraken, guys.
No.
I need to kill one more to get legendary Kraken.
Cracking this, cracking that. Why don't you go cracking on some bitches?
They'll get cracking on some doors.
Alright.
I don't want to just open doors.
On the left.
On
No.
the left.
That's
That's
the one
just
I
a
heard
single
nothing.
one. That's just a single door on it.
when I
Open
heard
door.
nothing.
Open the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe listen around and hear shit.
I don't. Just
They're
need to
unlocked.
go through the door.
So, give me 1 second for this to load.
Fantastic.
It's an acid room. It is a room full of
You
acid.
see what looks like, in this room, all of a sudden the walls are very fine. Everything you've been in so far has been kind of like a cobblestone wall. It works and it's solid, but it's nothing pretty. This wall is completely smooth stonework, very fine, very beautiful.
Oh, it looks expansive.
And the door opens to your left, cutting off any view from down that way, away from you.
Fantastic. What else is in the room?
From what you can see, give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm not gonna see shit. I'm just gonna close and be like, nope, it's empty.
Don't worry, guys. This one's empty.
14.
That's decent.
Just seems like a hallway that's leaning down.
Hallway.
Huh? Are you going, by the way, are you entering in to look at this, or are you just kind of staying in this room, kind of peeking through the doorway?
No, I wholeheartedly was like stepping in the doorway.
Oh, okay. You see two chests at the end of the hallway.
The mimics don't do it.
There could be money in here.
But what if
I've-
not?
But
Have
what if they
encountered
are?
a mimic
But
before.
what
I was
if-
like, I have not. No, I have.
Tabitha,
Twice
two
now.
chests at the end of
Well,
a
no, and they were
hallway?
both friendly, so like,
There is
mostly.
no more obvious
With the
trap in the
14,
history of
You
mankind.
can notice.
Exactly. It's too obvious to be a trap.
You can
Dude,
notice.
this is the plot of
that
SAO.
Specifically,
Yeah, but Garrus is stupid.
Mine.
there seems to be
Exactly.
a Kraken-esque design on the chest, like a giant
God
squid or a
damn
Kraken
it!
or something.
I said we were getting Kraken.
On one of
Damn
them,
the
you can see-
Kraken.
What it looks like is they aren't, from your perspective, they're laid like this, facing each other.
Okay.
So you can see kind of one's front, but you can't see the other one.
I'm gonna leave the door open, and then we can take turns. But I'm gonna go towards the chest.
Alright.
I would like to
So you start heading down the hallway?
Yeah,
follow
Alright.
Garus.
Dexterity saving throw.
fantastic.
I
I didn't look for traps.
Karkin knew it.
Whenever you're done.
I fraggin' knew that was a trap.
You said dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
9.
Yeah, that's a failure.
Figured it was.
So, as you're heading in the hallway, all of a sudden you hear a... And then fire just from behind just rushes past
Oh,
you.
wait.
Y'all
Fire,
see
you say?
from the door that is open, just an inferno is all of a sudden there. There was there was a hallway, and now there's just roaring flame rushing past.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, I didn't need my
Yeah.
eyebrows waxed anyways.
Maybe I should have closed the door.
You didn't, did
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I said maybe I should have closed the door so you guys wouldn't get hurt. Maybe I'll take it all. I shouldn't take it all yet. It's not gonna go past me, hopefully, right?
Cast Cutaway. Should I cast Cutaway to get rid of all the fire?
I mean,
This would
Is
have...
that the way?
Well, 1 second.
you? I could wait.
Curious.
Wait your turn, peasant.
Like, to make sure it doesn't do more damage.
This wasn't anything that
You
was
take
like.
27 points of fire damage.
What's half of that?
Half
14?
your HP.
14? No, it's not.
Why are you
you
thinking-
forget. He
I have
has a lot of
resistance. I'm a
HP.
tiefling.
14. Half of it is 14.
I'm a
And the
tiefling.
fire stops. After that,
Yes,
it
okay.
rushes past you, and then it stops.
More cool
Do you
now?
continue to look at the chest?
That wasn't anything that was like visually seen yet.
Oh yeah, no, it was very visual scene. And loud.
Then I would have had advantage. Never mind.
If
I'll
you
do that
take
next time.
one
Well,
more...
okay, from your perspective, you would not visually.
That's what I was saying. Because
Okay,
I have
yeah,
danger
sorry.
sense, so I have
You were
advantage
talking-
on dex saving throws against like visual scene
Alright.
things, like traps and spells.
With your perspective, you wouldn't have seen it.
Cool.
I thought you were saying that the rest of the party see it. The rest of the party definitely
No,
heard
they
and saw
heard and
that.
saw it. That's cool. I just was like, did I see where it was coming from? Because I would
You
have
did
had
not from your
advantage on the
perspective.
thing. Cool.
Would you like to turn around now?
No.
Garrus,
I'm gonna just freeze.
What do I see?
The door
Slightly.
is opened this way, and it's not burned, weirdly enough. And it's blocking your view to the left where you saw the fire come from.
Of Garrus.
Oh, no, of Garrus? Yeah, you see Garrus, there's a little bit of fire on some of his hair and stuff. He just took a hit.
If you take one more godforsaken step without me checking for traps...
Well, get your eyeballs in here. Apparently mine don't work very well.
Well, don't fucking move and let me... And I'd like to go over there.
Alright.
And I would like to perceive traps.
Perceive would be more of an investigation.
Cannot
You have
perceive.
to investigate for traps.
I am aware. I try...
Perceiving would be
guide?
more or less like, I can perceive that that's probably where a trap's gonna come from.
Can Can I guide?
Maybe. You can guide him.
Guide her?
Sir.
Guide.
You get
Guide.
guided.
Guide, bitch.
If Garrus was helping look for traps, wouldn't that give her advantage?
Yeah, but I don't.
Garrus is frozen.
She told me not to move.
Yeah, but you could like
What's your total?
look around.
That's an 11.
11? I mean, it looks safe. Probably was just a one-time use.
Rain!
This rain just everybody's pocket look.
Yes, because I can't investigate because I have brain damage.
Fine, I'm just like, okay, saving Garrus, even though I just want to hold my stuff with him.
Here, you spot the traps, I'll disarm them.
Just looking in there. Fine. Oh,
Okay.
for the trap.
How loud you being, bitch?
Huh?
How loud you being?
The 30, do I find the trap?
You notice that
Huh?
underneath...
Yeah,
I got an 18 plus 2 on my guidance, plus I have a 10 on investigation.
Even 10 in it. Yeah, never mind.
Bullshit. You notice that directly underneath Garrus's foot, there is a circle that looks like... I'm making an Arcana check.
Oh damn, he's not gonna figure it out.
It's a landmine.
Oh, well, never mind. Now I'm figuring that one out. Even better.
It's a rune. I stepped on a rune. My bad.
You stepped on a landmine.
Which door is this again?
This is...
26.
The one on the left.
This is the one on the left, the one that has one door on it.
Cause I just
You
started over.
notice that it
Is
looks like
metal
some...
door?
It's the reinforced wooden door. What looks kind of like a keep or a prison or something like that. You notice that it looks like an arcane sigil of some kind, and it is starting to glow again. It was gone, and then you notice as the light started to come up onto it.
Garrus! Move! Take one step forward, please.
We're back.
You're not gonna give me any more than that? Fantastic.
You're stepping on an arcane sigil.
Thank you. Now I can see it.
Alright.
So I move.
How far?
One step forward, like you said.
Alright. So I will, for this specific scenario,
And I'm a wookin', so
it
now I
is
know what to look
10
for.
foot wide. And the hallway, let me make sure I got my number right.
To step it off of the thing that's glowing.
So now it's a visual.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. So I was like, any danger sense? And I would like to not fuck up again, because I rolled very low last time.
With this one, it's a corridor of about 55 feet long. Well, from your perspective, actually, let me rephrase that.
Oh my gosh.
From your perspective, it's about 35 feet long and 10 feet wide. So, where are you going?
Forward.
How much? And which direction?
Said to step forward from towards the chest,
Alright.
because it didn't turn around. And I assume if you want like one step, I can go 5 feet then.
You're going 5 feet forward?
It didn't explode.
Alright.
Am I good?
As he
Great.
steps off, the sigil slowly disappears.
Are there any more of those?
With yours, you don't see anything because it slowly disappears until it's gone.
I don't see any.
So I
So-
should just...
Whenever you set off the fire mine, did the fire like go in a certain direction, or did it
It
just
came
go
from
down?
behind and just rushed past.
Okay, so is it going towards the chest? or-
Yes.
Okay. Is it wide enough for him to walk around it?
The corridor is 10 feet wide, but it took up the entire corridor this fire did.
God damn it. And now he's on the other side.
Not really. He's only about 10 feet away from the door.
Yeah, I've just stepped in.
Real quick.
Are you gonna give it back?
Maybe.
No.
Give it.
But if he were to set it off again, would he be on the side that hurts him?
Yes.
Yes,
What do
it's
you
going to be the entire hallway is
The
flooded
entire
again.
hallway is getting covered in gold. There is no safe spot.
The reason why I asked is that I wanted to throw something down the corridor and see if it sets anything else off.
Yes.
But if
You
that's
can
not,
do that.
not when he's standing there. Not when he's going to get hurt by it.
Are there any patterns like on the floor, like where it looks
Give me
like
a
that I would step on?
perception check.
May I help him perceive?
With this one, it's really hard to help someone perceive something like this. Especially with y'all not being next to each other and him being in the hallway, you being outside.
Dirty 20. I rolled a
Dirty
good.
20?
I'm so proud of me. I rolled it.
As you're looking around, you can't really tell any difference between anything of where you were just standing versus where you're standing now versus anything else in this
Cool,
hallway.
fantastic. I'm just gonna
The only other thing you notice is that right across the hall from you, from where you are, there is a doorway with pitch black, like the other two in there. About
There's another doorway down the hall.
yeah, about 15 feet down from the door, and then across on the other side of the hall there is one of those archways. It's just pitch black, like the other one.
Fantastic. I want to know what's in the chests. I'm nosy.
All right.
So if I turn around and look back towards the door, you said it had come from that direction.
Mhm.
Is there anything in that direction that looks like something that fire would have come out of?
Interesting point. As you turn around, you see what looks like a massive dragon skull behind you.
Oh, fucking fantastic.
Now that you are in the hallway and you can see around the door, you see a massive dragon skull that is taking up the entire end of the hallway.
Just a skull?
You guys don't know.
At least it looks like a skull. He's the only one that sees that. From y'all's perspective, from inside the room, the way that the door opens, you're not able to see that way.
Which is why I didn't see it when I
So,
walked in.
but I see Garrus turn around, right?
Garrus, turn around.
Do you see anything, Garrus?
There's a dragon. Oh shit.
Like a real dragon?
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't. It looks like a stone dragon head sort of thing on the wall.
Make a perception check.
Well, fantastic. I cannot perceive.
Oh, and
it
it is
looks like
sitting
a
on the
stone.
floor, and it takes up the entire width of the hallway. And height.
How the fuck did I not see that then?
Because of how the door opens and how far back it was set.
So it doesn't take up
Wait a
the
minute,
whole
how does
hallway.
the door work?
Okay, the door from where
Like,
you are...
it looks like it would take up the
it
space
opens
behind the door.
this way.
It can't take up the entire
hallway-
width.
The hallway is further back behind the door. Like, it goes this way, too.
The wall is thicker than it
Yeah.
appears.
The...
TARDIS.
Okay.
I am so very confused
All right.
about where this
Here,
is
one
at.
second.
This is why I was.
Let's
No,
say...
Not
no,
that marker.
no.
Never mind.
Hand me that one.
Sorry. We've got this.
I'm confused as to how the dragon head took up the whole hallway if the door takes up the hallway.
Alright, so what
The
happens?
hallway, the door wouldn't take up the entire hallway.
This is where the door is. It opens up this way. Y'all are here. Here's the door now. The head is back this way, right here. It's set back to where you can't see it from this perspective. Even if you're standing here, the door
We're on the side of the hallway.
would cut you off from being able to see down that way.
Okay, that's cool. That's how I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So I
And
went
then
down the
you-
hallway this way.
End of the
Yeah,
hallway.
you went down the hallway this way. You were currently...
Okay.
I perceived it as I was going down the hallway straight. That's why
I
made it
also
sound
thought you went down the hallway straight.
Alright, my bad. Yes.
Yeah, the door
There's
is in
that.
the side of the hallway, not the.
And then there
It
is...
was not explained. He did not walk straight down throughout the door.
So how come I didn't take less damage
There
from having
is-
cover from the door? Because I left it
Interesting
open.
fact. That is an interesting thing. You can investigate that later if you want. You also know the door is not burned in any way.
Fuck did this thing burn me through the door?
It was not explained very well. He did not walk straight down
Yes,
through
he
the
did not
door.
walk straight. He
Sorry,
turned right.
I turned right.
I had thought he had walked straight down the
Yeah,
door.
that's how I was confused. So like, how did it take up the
I
whole
did not
hallway?
understand that apparently I had looked in and around the door to look at Garrus.
You did not. Garrus is here. The door is opened right here, so you could just look down the hallway towards Garrus.
Yeah.
You can't look back this way because of the way the door is.
There's a giant dragon head behind the door. I don't know how it burned me from behind the door.
If you want to find out, you can go step back where you were.
Why would I want to do that?
You want to find out why it didn't burn you from behind the door.
No, I won't roll very well on that. We'll just, Are you guys just gonna... Are we poking in any other
By the way,
doors?
this is the archway that you
I don't
see.
want to take up this entire time.
And there's no kind of pattern anywhere.
Not that you're able to see visually.
Alright. I want to take the trident that I have
Mm-hmm.
and like poke it through one of the archway I've been messing with and see if I'm able to pull it back through.
Give me a strength saving throw.
Oh shit. Saving throw?
Strength saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
15.
15. As you are all looking down this door towards Garrus in this particular situation, are you doing the black hallway one to your right, or to the one that's on the right, or the one that's on the left from that wall?
Right.
Right? Alright. Y'all, Scarlet, what noise did you make as you get pulled through the archway?
Oh, Lord.
Probably not much of one. It's like a fuck.
You just hear a "Fuck." As you turn around, Scarlet's gone.
Guys,
What?
Scarlet just disappeared with a fuck.
Man.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Like, I just heard fuck and now she's gone.
You know,
Where'd
somehow
she
I
go?
don't think she was too pleased with that.
I mean, I think she was at one of those archways.
There's another archway in here, isn't there? Is it like up here?
The archway is right here. You were here, the archway is there. And it's solid black. And this one is 10 feet wide instead of just 5.
There's no way to know that these things are connected, though.
Well, there's no way to not know. They could be.
And they could not be.
Bad news.
So God, if I did, do I have to roll a character?
We'll come to that here in a second. So, anything y'all would like to do now?
Am I near the archway that she went through?
You were over there messing with Garrus and trying to help with all that, so no.
You're over here. You'd have to go
Nobody
look
knows
up.
which one she went through because everyone was kind of over there dealing with Garrus's problem.
I was just kind of watching. From
Yeah.
kind
Well, it
of
wasn't
middle
that
of the
one,
room.
'cause
Like,
she
I hadn't
wasn't in
gotten
here.
near the door when I saw Fat come out. I was like,
Yeah.
not going near that one. Okay.
And then as you were like watching them try to deal with this, that's whenever you hear a "Fuck," and you just see, and you just look and gone. I'm like, what?
It's like, problem.
Well, that's not good.
So, I will say while they're thinking about this, Scarlet.
Have fun.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you find yourself in a room that looks horrible. I mean, it is falling apart. There's wooden scaffolding with, like, it's dried out.
There's
what looks
mold.
like termite damage.
Gross.
The wood
Mildew.
boards are splitting and breaking from being so dry all this time. You see a few crates that are completely empty, except for what looks like small animal bones inside.
This isn't
And
Hasty.
at the end of the hallway, you see a metal door covered in spikes, but still openable. And what it looks like is that it looks like there would be holes.
There we go.
It looks like there would be holes, like you could see through it, but where these holes are, you just see the blackness of the other ones.
Fantastic. I'm going to turn around.
Alright, you see an archway behind you of solid black.
Archway solid black.
Mm-hmm.
Does it again. See if I go back.
Go somewhere else. Shit.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm going to see if it works. I'll go back through it.
Alright. As you step
Tip space.
As you step back through it, all of a sudden it feels like you're getting flipped and turned and twirled before all of a sudden you're just kind of shunted back out in the room with everyone else just right in front of that archway.
The fuck.
Dude, you just encountered a Dark Souls boss door.
There's multiple of those.
Are you hurt?
Yes, I got
She's like gonna throw
like
it.
my puke. Look,
Do you need
Are you
some?
broken,
I haven't been on
Bruce?
the CDs in a while. All right.
If you barf into a bag of holding, will it stay there until you try to reach for it?
Yes.
Why?
As long as the bag of holding has room.
Don't put it in my pockets.
Why?
Are you broken, bruised, or bleeding?
No. There's some old dank room back there. There's some kind of door. More of that black veiled stuff.
Oh, gosh.
How long was this for us?
Well, about how long would you have stayed in the room before you went back through the archway?
30 seconds.
About 30 seconds.
Looks around, says, nope, turns around.
Boink.
About 30 seconds.
Exactly.
She said backing that ass up.
That's neat. Fuck no.
She said fuck
At
both
least,
sides.
at least we know that we can come back through it now. And knowing that, I'm gonna walk in the other one.
So if I hear her say that, I want to go in the other one too and be like, shut up, safe.
Alright.
No, get her!
You
Wait.
can't see me.
Why can't someone?
Awesome. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Fantastic.
Oh my god.
She said it
You
was
will
safe.
have advantage
That
now
one.
because you see it's coming now.
Aha.
As you step down, you see
Oh, thank God.
a rune about this big light up underneath your foot, and you see that the mouth just
18.
18.
Dragon breath.
I need to get him some health potions.
Me?
Yeah.
Why do I need
You're
help?
going to be our minesweeper.
Have one.
Quick,
Thank
Roger,
you.
hold him,
As long as I keep seeing fire, I'm fine.
All right.
hold him by the ankles
So-
and hold him out like a pole.
Creating a flow chart.
You would have taken 34 points of fire damage, but you succeeded. So divide by 2, 217, and then your resistance
Divide by
divide by 2, so 9 points of fire damage. And then you step into the door. The way arch thing.
Yeah.
All right, you step into the archway, and all of a sudden you feel like you're getting pulled through the space. As soon as you touch it, almost as if something reached out, grabbed you, and jerked you inside. As you feel yourself tumble, fall, roll over, and then you're just shunted out into a room. This particular room is what looks like another hallway. Instead of this time coming in from the side, you do come in from the end of it. And this one in particular has a giant ornate metal, like very fancily done, like this is very fancy metalwork door that opens. It's a I don't know what they're called technically, but it's 2 doors where they open up like that.
French doors.
French doors. 2 very ornate
French?
metal
Yes.
French doors
Yeah, I know.
that
French
open up.
is here.
See French doors.
And then about halfway down the hallway, you see what looks like just a standard wooden door.
Straight down the hallway or like to my right down the hallway?
About if you go about halfway down the hallway to your right.
Okay.
Just
So
a
like there's
standard
nothing
wooden
behind me.
If you look behind you, you see a giant arch of black.
Okay, cool. I just wanted a quick glance.
No.
Make sure we're having this situation again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I learned my lesson the first time.
With this one, it's more or less as if you were coming in right here
Okay.
at this area
But here.
of the hallway.
Because it's here.
But yes, it would be a hallway technically connected there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not drawing a map of this. You know.
She's not Kai.
I
I
don't
know,
have
you're
my
kind.
notebook and
Alright,
it's harder
so-
to draw with my pen.
So, that's what you see. Scarlet.
You bet.
real
Hand me your
quick.
notebook. I stole it.
Scarlet, real quick. You went through
I have my
the
own
one
pencil.
door,
You don't have this anymore.
archway thing. As soon as you go through, you find yourself in a room that's of equal size to the first one y'all ever arrived in. It's quite large, stonework all around. This one has 4 pillars in each corner with a giant cage that reaches all the way up to the ceiling, about 20 feet up in the center. It's very ornate. It's shaped kind of as a cross, with each section pointing out in one of the 4, you assume, cardinal directions. It's hard to tell what cardinal directions are here. And the top comes to a circled point with a massive bird inside.
My brethren.
Solid black. This bird is huge.
I will go in there and we will have a nice conversation.
Probably
I am going to.
15 feet tall.
Here, this is
I'm
our
going to
little,
walk forward a bit.
our little
pull
look
down my
so
map,
far. I
and look
pull
how
out
big the
Alara's
map
notebook and I start drawing my hand.
Let me see what
This is
if
true.
this would classify as an animal.
It's my brethren.
is. The giant bird. How could it not be?
It's a giant bird.
My brethren. What are you saying? I'm an animal? Rude. Racist. Okay. God.
I can speak with you, can't I? I can speak with
Yeah, but you don't have to cast speak with animal because I'm not an
Alright.
animal.
This is actually
So,
a giant
You
owlin.
cast
It's like
this,
I just walked in and be like, oh,
And-
Randolph's cousin.
all you, what do you say? Or what do you do?
These.
Like walk up, like just a little bit, and go like, boy.
As soon as you say anything, it was standing very, very still. All of a sudden, a giant eye opens up and it stares at you. It looks like a crow, kind of that design, And in response, you hear a,
Get the fuck out of my room!
Stop stepping on my blanket!
what was that?
Did I understand that at all?
No, it just sounds like you were screeched at.
That bird really seems
Give me a general intelligence check.
Sure. Not a nature check? General intelligence is a...
Do you think we will survive?
Are there anything in here
No.
that's not written in?
With that, you can kind of
Holy
understand
Lord.
that from this creature's size, actions, and stuff like this, it has moved past what would be classified as an animal and moved closer into a monstrosity. So, while the spell
rude.
would normally have taken effect with something smaller of this size, or something closer to it, it doesn't seem to take hold with this one.
That's rude. He could be very nice.
This is classified as a monstrosity.
That's rude. It's very degrading name.
Podcast speak with monstrosity.
No wonder he's upset. He's called a monstrosity.
Frankenstein's monster all over
But
again.
you're a fucking help,
Hey,
then aren't you?
Frankenstein, fate,
Walk back out.
Do you need your
As
notebook
you're
for
grumbling,
notes?
all of a sudden you just see it like slams itself against the cage, and the entire cage rocks back and forth.
Tear it back and stare at it.
I don't think it's happy.
It starts flapping its wings
We should let it free.
towards you.
Shake my head a little bit.
It wants
I just walk through the archway.
The previous one you went there?
Yeah.
Think of how happy it would be if we
Alright.
let it fly free in the sky.
What sky?
We get it
So,
out of
while
the
that's
with us,
happening-
we make friends.
Y'all have seen those who were looking down the hallway. You see Garrus just walk into this black doorway, and as he walks,
So
the
then
fire
everyone
just.
is-
I've just been
pass
standing
again.
in the room and I'm like, where are people going?
It's like that episode.
I'm not just standing there.
It's like that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward keeps getting blasted with fire.
Like fire came out of that door, so I was like, no, stay away from that. Scarlet disappeared, and I was like, the fuck? Scarlet reappeared, I was like, the fuck? And then she disappeared, and I'm like, what the fuck?
And then you see fire go past that door again.
Has what the fuck?
The
Garrus disappears.
fuck?
So, what are those inside the kitchen-looking room doing?
I just wanted to make some goddamn money.
Well, I mean, there's some chests.
I've just been
Garrus
being
told you there was some
confused
chests down
because
there.
all these fucking people keep appearing and disappearing, and there's fire.
I would like. Never mind.
No, what would you do? Come on.
So I'm near the hallway that is with the chest in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to move out of the hallway.
Well, you weren't in the hallway. You were like,
Looking
Okay.
in the door.
you were looking in the door.
Okay. I would like
Look
to
your
whip
head.
out one of my 10,000 ball bearings, chuck it around the corner where I thought I saw the last room, and then step around the corner.
Roll a straight dexterity check.
Okay.
I want to see if any.
Natural one.
Can I be looking down the hallway?
A natural 20. Are you the one? You're wanting to look down the hallway?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Casually
as-
to like see if I can watch where the little ball bearing is hitting.
You're gonna make me fall asleep.
as you throw it, you see that it goes down the hallway.
Well, he's not watching.
All right.
She's not watching. She threw it and then like
As
turned.
you are watching from your angle, you can see that it bounces down the hallway about 5 feet. Just as soon as you turn out the door, 5 feet right there, you see a room ignite, and then you can start to feel heat build up behind you. But at the same time, you notice, excuse me, if you were to go 5 feet forward, then over to the other side of the room, directly in front of the archway, you notice that it lights up another room, and as it's about, quick question, do you pull back this time because you feel the heat building? This is all happening like that. You can try to stick your head out if you want to see if you can follow it and maybe get back in time inside of it, or you can pull back now.
I would wait until like the last, like until like I think I hear it where it's about to like.
This is a
This is your moment. Like,
Well, then,
you
yeah.
feel like you're not 100% sure if you could stick around just a little bit longer and see for just a tad bit more,
Safety purposes.
or if you could pull back and be safe now. This is your decision moment. What do you do?
Yeah, just pull back then.
Alright, as you pull back, you lose sight of the ball bearing and fire fills the hallway.
Well, nice to know that these set off the traps.
Yeah.
So, with how this is, you see that one lit there and one lit there. This one was Garrus.
Yeah.
Garrus is no longer there. But that is where it seemed to light up.
So you can alternate to where you're standing. Maybe.
I love how you added that maybe at the end.
Well, it's you. So
You're an asshole.
Indiana
I
Jones.
don't know.
Taught me anything.
like basic common traps would be like,
Hey,
oh
Sandra.
yes, this pattern, alternate. And Denver's like, fuck him. It's gonna go.
Hand me a couple of
Here.
This is no
I'm going
hopscotch.
to hand him a small handful of ball bearing, and then I'm going to pull out the little sack of chalk powder that I have.
Okay.
But I tried to use the thing.
Ah, you can do the thing.
Do this.
Like, try to focus
thing.
on, like, basically just go.
Give me a perception check.
Can I guide myself or do
I'll say you can guide yourself. Well, wait, is your spell concentration?
I don't believe so because.
Check
Are
and see
you
if your
telling
spell's
anybody
concentration.
you're doing something, or are you just doing
As y'all-
I'm trying to,
as y'all
like-
are dealing
She's
with
doing
these-
it.
Whenever you threw the ball bearing is when I tried to do the.
Yeah, after
Do
you
you
pulled
need your
back from the
notes
ball bearing
For
and the
things
fire
you'll
just
find
disappeared,
out.
this is whenever she sticks in and y'all are trading ball bearings and chalk pouts and
Well,
stuff.
we're still throwing ball bearings, so that's why I was asking: is she telling somebody
This
she's
is-
doing something?
You're
She sticks her
passing.
head in before y'all are able to throw. This is kind
Oh,
of
okay.
It happens at the same
Well,
time.
as
Yeah, okay, I have to
y'all have
concentrate.
thrown the bearings.
So I can't die.
Fire went by, and as Sindri's pulling out the ball bearings to hand to you, this is whenever she sticks her head in and is looking.
This is
So
happening
it
at
would.
the same time.
So you could go through with it if you wish to, but you can see before you throw anything that she is sticking her head down the hallway for right now.
Did you say perception or did you say investigation?
Perception.
It's the same for either. I don't know why I bothered.
Because the last time I looked, there was
Pretty
nobody there,
Alright,
so Rain
as
was
you
gonna be kind of
focus,
throwing things. So
you
that's
see-
why I asked.
Well, whatever. Then just hit me in the back of the head and I'll just be sad.
It's gonna hurt.
Okay, and?
It's hot.
I'm sure I could take the pain.
Calm down. Glacia.
Well,
Just
we
like
just
listen.
don't talk and we don't tell.
Literally, all I was doing was looking. What did you want me to say? Hey, I'm gonna look now.
Hey, don't throw something.
I didn't see you were throwing something. I'm focusing on looking for something. Why would it make sense that I'd be
Those
looking for
are for
something
winter
and then
chest at that
Yep.
scene.
see that you're throwing something? Does that make
Not
sense?
there.
Because you watched Sentry throw something and
Alright.
you
I didn't
literally
know
just.
you were
You
going to do it
notice-
again.
You see something that you see invocation here, 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 and here.
And what are
See,
these
told
two
you.
again?
This is the chest, and this I didn't mean to draw them here because originally I drew them here, but they're actually here.
Okay.
He's like, this
But that is
is
what you see from
non-existent.
here.
Hey,
So
Laura.
these three are C?
You see this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one.
There's 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, that's
Yeah.
what I said. Like
Or-
actual in session.
You guess. Alara says, there's 5.
I would have literally just peeked my head in and been like, oh, there's 5.
Hey, Laura.
Ow.
You know prestidigitation, right?
Yeah, you just straight up watched Rain smack the back of Alar's head with a ball bearing.
Because you're like, I just
Not
fucking
enough to do damage, but definitely it hurts.
Like, very lightly, like, hit her in the back of the head, and he was like,
I was throwing things down the
Be
hallway.
careful with those. You can actually really hurt someone with them.
well, I'm sorry, we were casually throwing things down the hallway, and then Alara was not there while we were doing it, and then I asked you for one, went to throw it, and her head was there.
Not
Oh,
that
Laura,
sure.
you know prestidigitation.
Yeah, you are.
Do you think you could use it to change the color of chalk?
So on a different note, Alara, what do you mean by there was 5?
Oh, Draw that, but here. Here, I saw this many. Well, at least in, evocation magic in this.
What do you
in
draw on
slots.
it in a different notebook?
You can draw
I
from
have
here
3
back.
notebooks.
Good job. I was making sure you had
kind
other
of
notebooks.
guess. You can kind of guess what's back here. If there's
No.
something there.
This.
Yeah.
I draw this
Alright.
Because she doesn't know.
without this other part.
Yeah, without the mess up. Without my failure.
Okay. So it's so bad.
It looks like a face now. He's angry.
The link there, the boxes over there.
Gonna be like, do we want me to go down there? I feel
mean,
like
I could
it's
start with the
safer for only one person to try to go down there.
I mean, I could try since I could see.
I mean,
Or-
I have a very good memory of where things are, and
I just gave you a map, didn't I?
yeah, you did.
Yeah, you should go down there.
It's like, you're less squishy than me.
I think that's a fantastic idea. So, be careful. That's all I saw that I was trying to find. So, if there's something on the wall, I didn't look for it.
So, as this is happening, this is when Scarlet would reappear, right about now.
No, she came back to me.
Hey,
What
Scarlet.
the fuck?
And she said that I would start walking down the hallway, so.
Alright, so,
Hey, there's
which
another one
path
of
are
those
you
void
taking?
arches.
Are you
over
trying
here.
to do this,
Yes.
there? Or are you trying to jump?
No, I go there, and then cross, and then
Alright.
go there.
This is
So
going to be
where
her
are
from
you
here to here.
Huh?
Where is your end goal of locating? Are you trying to go through this? Are you trying to go here? Alright, when you come here, I'm going to need an athletics check.
Okay.
To get over that 5 feet.
Okay. I was about to ask, can I guide myself on stuff like that? And then my brain went, you dumbass, that's also like a perception check. You can guide yourself on that, so I hope so.
And you would know that the jump is coming.
You
so
failed,
what
didn't
got?
you? 5.
What you got?
You belly flopped out of that room.
What you got?
Ouch, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? What you get? In
Just
total?
looked at the map and then looked at the
Okay.
floor and was like, I don't think there's one here.
This is, I will tell you that, but this is something I was going to ask you, only because I needed to know this in aspect of anything. Do these ruins, would it be counted as like, opportunity, like, if he uses Zephyr, like Zephyr Strike, like, you know how, like, he can move without getting opportunity attacks, would he be able to move across these without being able to, like, kind of pressure them? Because I had thought about doing that earlier to be able to see if he, like, getting through the room,
Like you go
You
over
could
the
activate it and
go-
find
kind of like
out.
he kind of goes across them, because
With-
he moves with, like,
Yeah.
moves like the wind, so it's like he moves too fast to pressure them. And I was going to do that earlier, and then I meant to ask you that, and then she said the thing, and I didn't ask you the question.
So, what is happening with these is, with Zephyr Strike, what more or less is happening is you're moving faster than someone has the ability to swing at you, but you are still, in fact, leaving pressure behind. But there is nothing like, whenever you, with this, it's not like you step on something and something falls down. It's, you step on something, something lights up immediately.
Okay.
So,
It's still gonna
So,
work.
and
I
it's-
was just trying to
Yeah.
ask if it
And
was like...
this is not considered opportunity attacks. This is considered a trap. So,
I was just
Your,
meaning
You would-
if it was...
if you were to have something like this in the future that was kind of weight based or something like that, I would most likely probably lower the DC or adjust it accordingly if you wanted to try something like this, because it'd be interesting. But we'll figure out if we want to do that later.
For now, what did you roll?
I rolled a...
Total of?
I was trying to get it.
I'm not trying to rush you, just total of.
A whole whopping 10.
Yeah, I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay.
As whenever you're looking at the map and you're trying to remember it, and you're like, okay, I just got a square. I'm not exactly sure where this square is, and you end up jumping just a little bit too late, and you see it as you step down. And you're like, ah, shit.
I got a square right near these
Chest.
chests.
I was
How big was the square? Because it kind of was just, oh, look, chests.
So
She's good at knowing where it was, but she's not a map drawer.
very rude.
He just meant
it's hard
that
to
he,
quick sketch something.
Yeah.
That's precisely. So
apparently it's hard to
26.
skip jump
26.
But it's good to notice she fucked up. You're real quick to notice. Fuck, the ground is glowing.
Alright, so you take 23 points of fire damage halved for 12 points of fire damage.
That's fine.
As the corridor fills with flame.
Hey! I drew a map for a reason! It was to avoid that!
Hey! It's fine.
I feel like
Look on the
Alara
bright side.
would
You don't have to think
potentially
you don't have
see
to think to go
things
wax his
To
eyebrows.
be fair,
behind the door.
I kind of couldn't tell where the big block of X at the right in front of the chest started and ended. I'm sorry. I kind of thought
Your
it was.
butt being roasted.
I mean, I kind of dodged it pretty good. I jumped fast enough to get to the chests.
I don't know. Is that a curl smoking?
She can't even see you. It's just like,
Nah. I always make sure my hair's fine.
Don't worry, Lara's body blocked most of the fire.
absolutely, yeah.
Laura jumped underneath the mouth so it didn't open all the way.
She jumped on the mouth so to keep it closed.
Also, why did you need me to color chalk? That's a bit weird. I mean, I can, but like, why?
Alright.
Sindri?
Sandry,
Why did we need to
I'm gonna throw your phone against the wall.
Oh no.
What was your question?
I'm going to
Alara?
check
Why do I need to color chalk?
both of
I mean,
these
I can, but like, why?
chests.
Well,
I
I
also
imagine that unless we have pen and paper
One
to
of
draw
them
maps,
is...
I
it
do.
would be
Be careful.
advantageous
They're
to
sticky
mark
bastards.
certain spots. So, say for example, we mark this hallway with a big exploding
How much
thingy.
paper do you want? I have
and
2
color it
medium
red.
books and a small, well, not a small one anymore. Asshole.
Is there any traps on
Alright.
the chest?
I'm gonna come back with half a map.
Roll an
What did I do?
investigation check for me. I will let you know, with both these chests, they are decorated with a very ornate squid design on the front.
Thought it was
With the lid, they're solid bronze.
This is
The
a
lid
Cthulhu.
has what looks like a steering wheel
Uh-oh.
of a ship on top of it,
Uh-oh.
with a compass design embedded
Look,
in the
if we
center.
see Cthulhu, we're just dead.
I
On
am
both of these, and they're
No,
both
no.
identical.
I am so
We need to
horrible.
get the Necronomicon.
No,
What you got?
not the mine.
I got a 31, but the moment you said a ship thing, my brain went, "Oh my God, Scarlet! I found your loot."
No, I'm saying just.
You can try it if you want. As you're looking around, you notice
Like,
that
we see
these
Cthulhu,
do in
we're
fact
just
seem
dead.
to have
Like,
some
just
kind of
looking
trapping
at him
mechanism on
equals
both of them.
death.
That looks like it'd
Hey,
be activated as if they were
Eldritch
open.
horror.
Can I tell what kind it is, or that it would be easy to deactivate them?
You can tell from what you notice that it's inside the lock. There seems to be, it's very small
Either
inside there, but there
that,
seems to be
or we're
what
in
looks
a
like
cryptia,
a
and
spring
there's
holding
more
together some kind of
somewhere
string or
around
lever
here.
that seems like it would break if the chest was to be open.
Yeah, no. Although I
There's a
trust
chance it
my
could
ability
be
better with really
picked,
small
but
than
you
I
also have to have
could.
something that can reach inside the area and
So it's
disarm it.
2-person.
Not really a two-person. This would be a one-person thing. It's just you'd have to have some kind of like lock picks.
Okay, so I
these
have
tools or
a
something.
lock pick. I just actually have to.
I don't think
You have
it's
to make the
unlock
check.
it.
You have to
Okay.
make the check.
Okay, I would just actually have to pick the lock, not just like rip it open.
You can rip it open and it would open.
I know. I just meant that I have to actually
Mm-hmm.
fix something. Okay, I want to.
You
do
have to
that.
actually do something.
What is your
Dear
sleight of
God.
Huh?
What is your sleight of hand?
These.
No.
I will let you know before you go into it. With your level, you would notice that this is a very sensitive trap, and if it was to be, if you failed to pick it, there's a chance that the trap would go off. So, do you
If only we
continue?
had someone in our party who was good at lockpicking.
And someone who is not only good at lockpicking but can make themselves even better.
I mean, maybe.
Shame we don't have a person like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's honestly
Sorry,
it's a
I ran
travesty.
off.
Shut up, you aren't there.
Right, I'm waiting my turn.
Is there
So,
anything you wish to communicate to your
by the way, you
allies?
could, we
Ray?
will, while you're thinking what you want to do, we're going to jump over to Garrus.
Fantastic. Book this.
You're in the room.
Are there
it's
any
a hallway.
other doors down this hallway?
I guess
Like
you can make
you
like a
said-
perception or investigation check if you want. See if you see
Am I
anything
not
else
going to
besides the two that you see.
perceive doors. 17.
17. Don't really notice anything. Only thing that you're like, hey, that's interesting, is there's some benches on the right. There's about 4 benches on the right, just kind of lined up.
Okay. I want to go downstairs to the doors then.
Downstairs?
No, down the hall. That's what I'm.
Alright, are you
There's
going
no
to the
stairs.
one that's halfway down the hall that's a wooden one, or are you going to the very ornate French metal one?
That's what I just asked when I was perceiving if there was any other doors.
Yeah, that's all you see. It's just
Okay,
those
so
two.
there was another door on which side of the hallway? That's what I wanted to know for my map, where the
Oh,
doors
okay.
are. I wanted to know my
Alright.
options.
So, at the very end of the hallway is the French double door.
Yeah, that's what I go.
And about halfway down the hallway on your right is the plain wooden door. It's about 5 feet.
Okay. I want to go through that one.
You go through that one.
Yeah.
You open it, and you start walking down. You are greeted by a 5-foot, just lane hall. As you walk down, you notice that it very much reminds you of like what you think inside of a castle would be. There's archways, and outside the archway, you can see what looks like rolling fields, horses running outside. There's
This
a
is a door
bustling
to
city.
outside.
You see archways out with stuff outside of them. And you see what looks like a city below, a windmill going off. You see there are some shields up on the wall, kind of ornately. There's 2 of them. And then you continue to walk down.
Sure.
Alright. So as you walk down, you notice that the hallway turns right. Do you go? Do you turn right?
No.
Does it have an option to not turn right?
No, it's just kind of an L to the right.
You have an
And
option to
then-
go back, is what he's meaning.
Yeah, I'll just turn right.
Alright. As you turn right, the hallway just ends, and you see a shield, kind of like the ornate ones you've seen before, but this time you finally notice something about the shield. There is what looks like an impish devil with a quill and paper that's writing, and it seems to be staring directly at you.
He's the IRS.
As all of a sudden,
God.
and it's just a nice design, and you kind of look around and you notice that all the other ones have the same design on them. And you're like, all right.
It's the government.
And then all of a sudden the quill starts to move.
Oh shit.
Ah, shit.
And then it blinks. And it tilts its head.
God damn it,
and
you're a
smiles.
cousin.
What do you do? I'm letting you have a reaction to
the
this.
door where you
What do you
heard
do?
the horse. Could have been like the horse from that one episode, Doctor Who, on the spaceship.
Did it have teeth? Were they sharp?
Alright, right now.
Wait. Okay, I was taking notes,
Run,
writing
boy.
that thing so I didn't forget. Already the dash action back towards the door.
It's going to take about 40 feet of movement to get it back to the door.
Oh, then I don't have to dash. Never mind then.
Alright. As you're running away.
That's my
I need
No, I
you-
said I hold that. That's my reaction to
Oh, you're
hold
holding
that.
that? Alright, so what do you do?
Watching the thing right.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Go and fuck me.
Good thing
Plan.
I'm not there.
Good thing I'm not there.
And as you are watching the thing, you have disadvantage because you're making eye contact.
Damn. Roll better. 13.
13.
Oh god.
I don't think it succeeds.
So this is a trap too.
Yeah, everything is a trap.
Well, we have to find them some way, and I can't investigate them,
Take
so I'm just gonna step on
28
them.
points of psychic damage.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go the other way.
You start running back?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not looking no more.
As you're running back, do you want to try to see if something has changed with the shields?
I'm not looking at any more of them.
What happens is there's a bright red light from their eyes that ends up taking up like the entire area of your vision, and then it fades away and you have a pain in your head.
I hear Jerusalem bells.
And you start running. What's your passive perception actually?
Like an 11.
An 11? You notice, you're not sure what, but something has changed on the shields as you run past.
What has changed?
That would require an active perception check.
Fantastic. I'm not gonna-
You can, as you're running by, you like that doesn't. Something's different with that.
20. I'm
20.
so proud. I rolled a 19.
You notice as you run past the last one, you can actually kind of you risk it. You glance, but you try to just kind of look at the bottom half. You notice that on this piece of parchment that they were writing on, there is, in fact... here. Come here. Let's whisper this.
Oh no, I get that first. I hate every part of it.
You run out the door. And I'm guessing you just slam it behind you.
Yeah, that's a no-no door. Don't go down that door. There's a trap there. Does Karis finally go back? No.
What do you do? You're giving me a hairpin headache.
Fantastic.
Soft.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fluff it.
I think it's already fluffed enough.
Fluff it real.
I go
Because
back free.
Washed it yesterday and it's
Yes,
left
Joy.
So yeah, it's extra fluff.
Maximum flute. Why did you double knot it with a bandana and a
Because I put the hair tie in, but I didn't
Alright,
like how the hair
so you were back in
so I put
the... Are you
bandana.
going back to the void room door thing?
Yeah. Back
Alright.
this way.
So,
Fuck!
we'll wait real quick.
I'm in the hallway.
You guys are doing?
What are y'all doing at this point?
I don't know that. You were just like,
Just be like,
So what are y'all doing right now?
this is peer pressure. Like, you
Hey,
should
Ray,
be
do you
back.
got
I'm
it, or
coming
do you
back.
need some help?
You don't know this is happening, by the way.
You'll still be in the hallway when I come through.
Yeah, I know.
Because that didn't take me long.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to stay away from all this shit. 'Cause, like, there's weird ass
Roxy's
doors.
just freaking out.
There's
Just
fire
fire,
coming out.
fire,
It's like-
fire.
I'm
Doors
like,
popping in and out.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck this.
I can break into places and I'm not bad at lock picking, but honestly, with so far this hallway's bullshit, I don't know if I want to try this lock picking.
I am really adept at breaking into things and disarming things. I promise.
Both of these chests can be
What was that?
My phone.
opened
Pulling it out.
very
Like a
easily,
magic thing.
but they're trapped. And the only way to disarm the trap is through the lock. Basically by lock picking it even though it's not locked.
It's like
Probably
the
do it.
traps in Skyrim where the chest is open,
Alright,
but
so you
there's
head down the
no
hallway?
little trigger thing.
Yeah, while
Do you
dodging the
know? Do you know where these are?
Hey, Laura, let me take a look at that map of yours real quick.
Rain has it.
I
She
can make
just
it another.
showed. I'm pretty sure you just showed. You didn't give it to Rain.
Where?
Yeah.
Rock show.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop one of my gaming
What?
questions before I run through that door.
Not me, I don't want to be alone on this one.
On what fucking what? One.
The first door I went through, it's actually pretty pleasant compared to everything else.
Is there anything pleasant about this experience?
Alright.
I mean,
You're telling me
The one down if you want to.
basically you didn't explode when you went through, because that's about as better as it can get.
I walked through and it was a very gross looking room, but that was about it.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk back through the one on the right.
All right.
Guess I'll follow.
Raksha. Seeing how this is your first time entering, all of a sudden, whenever you touch it,
Fuck it.
same thing as before. It's kind of you just get grabbed and like you're basically thrown. You rolled around, gated against a wall. It feels so rough. Like you're just getting jolted around, and then you appear in the other room. Kind of have to catch your balance from doing it the first time.
Well, that was a fucking sucky way to travel.
And as described before, it's a wall with old rundown. There's what looks like a wooden piece of scaffolding or something like that, but it's very much like it's been here for a while and it's starting to crack and break from lack of way to keep. Some small cages with what looks like in some old animal bones.
Well, this is charming.
And the door at the end, completely covered in spikes. And what looks like where the holes to see through would have been, there is just inky blackness of what looks like the other one.
Scarlet at this point's a fucking pro at this shit. She's just like, woohoo! Lands on all feet. She's like, woo! It's like a rush.
Like cresting a big ass wave.
So, Scarlet. After, or not Scarlet, Sindri, after you get shown the map from Alara, what do?
I'd like to head on down the hallway.
Alright, I need an athletic checks to make that jump from the last one.
Can be in acrobatics.
This is...
Do a flip.
Yeah, I can flip. I can do a front flip over it.
Flips are cool.
Like a cool jump off the wall.
I will allow it.
A wall run across it.
Like you go up on the wall and then do a flip over it.
That is a 13 plus 8. Which is a total of 21.
Alright. You're over it fine.
Like Rain just
Like,
stumbled
just
and
casually-
hit the thing, and then Sindra
Okay.
comes through and like does this beautiful little
No
like
offense.
triple back
Does any
flip over and
assassination
like you
classroom?
called.
Anyone? Nagisa just walking up
Not
to
yet.
like random things. I imagine that's how Sindri walked up, and then all of a sudden, just at the end, out of fucking nowhere, just flip.
Nah, I'd get it running to start and leap onto the wall and just wall run over it.
So, you're there next to the chest.
Alright.
Hey, we're gonna point out. We're just gonna point out. You can have this one moment. Please don't in certain aspects when it comes to things. Just because some moments they sound cool. Some moments when you think some things sound cool may kill us more. Because the walls may be trapped more than the floor.
Are the walls trapped more than the floor, Denver?
They might be. Have we looked at them?
We have not checked the walls. We checked the floor. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Oh,
Please.
I'm sorry. I need 24 hours to overthink literally everything I say.
I'm just saying. Sometimes take things literally. When we say the floor is safe, please only take the floor.
Okay, no, you know what? I just do a hop. There's no backflip, there's no tricky shit,
I will let you do your tricky shit right now because
Yes.
you said you did it. Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. I'm just
So
saying.
you know now.
This
These
was
walls
for
are
a fair
safe.
warning.
This is Ray like, okay, looked cool, but next time...
Don't do that again, because I don't know
Yes.
if that'll be safe next
Just so
time.
you know, when we haven't checked it, don't do it. Like,
Alright, well then guide me on this thing, because I don't want my spleen to rupture.
Are you proficient with lockpicking?
Yes, I am
Alright.
a plus 10 in Thieves' Tools.
Alright, so
And you're good.
just roll your dexterity and then add your thieves tool bonus, whatever it is. So it would be
And
dexterity
your
plus
bonus.
proficiency bonus.
Will you guide me, good man?
yes.
No, it said you
Balance.
you can have expertise in Thieves' Tools. And it uses your dexterity.
So it's plus
Yeah,
16.
what it would do, that would double your proficiency, which y'all's is currently at
So it's 3.
3.
So it'd be 6.
So it'd be 6 plus whatever your dexterity modifier is plus whatever you roll.
So is that what 10 is supposed to be? Your dex is plus 4?
My dex is plus 5.
So it should be 11.
Well, not... Yep, my dexterity is plus 5.
Plus 5, and then you add your proficiency to it and see how you have
Oh,
expertise.
well, I need to
you add
update-
it again.
I need to update my stealth and Thieves' Tools then. So,
Later.
So,
are you guiding me?
Yes.
Okay. 18... 28 without the psychic thingy, 29 with it.
doesn't change the outcome.
Okay.
But we're gonna jump over to Raksha and
Something's
Scarlet,
gonna happen.
real
They don't
quick.
want you to know what's in
Yeah.
that chest.
I also think it's probably higher than that.
That's fine.
so. What are y'all doing now that y'all are in this one room? You noticed the door and
The
everything that
rotted
you're dealing with.
room.
So, did you want me in here so we can go through that door? Because there doesn't look like there's much in this room. Like, this room looks like shit.
Yes and no. Well, I went into this room, looked around, and turned back around.
She said nope.
I don't know if we walk inside of here, if anything's going to go upside down or sideways, or one of us are going to die. So just,
Meat shield. Got you.
That's what I basically did.
I'm willing to move forward. But Just in case like something jumps me or explodes. You can get me out.
Alright,
Drag
that's
my
fair.
body back, please.
That's fair.
My
So,
body bag, yeah.
I guess our only option is spiky door.
It appears that way.
Seeing as how
I'm
fire
gonna
was
move.
exploding repeatedly out of that other hallway, I almost expect the spiky door, if you touch it, to just impale you somehow.
Sorry, did you say explosion?
Yeah, they went down a hallway and there was like multiple fire explosions. I didn't go near it because I didn't want to deal with that shit. I had plenty of time with fire.
With a fire door.
Yeah. So,
Just go ahead, just not like fire.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm gonna move through the room, Denver, and go to the spiky door.
All
follow
right.
behind
You
her,
go to
kind of
the
close,
spiky
but
door.
not,
Close,
not
you like-
too close.
It's like,
Like
Alright.
close enough where I
Oh my
can
God.
help, but not to
You're
where
about
I
10
will be.
feet away, probably.
I will be like, if a trap goes off, I'll be in the trap as well.
So you're about 10 feet away, 15 feet away. How much you know?
10.
10 feet away. Alright.
Yeah.
10's a good
So
distance.
you get to the spiky door.
Separate
What are you doing?
the cartridges.
The handle on the spiky door.
There is, in fact, a handle.
A
And it
handle,
looks
you
like
see.
the handle is like one of those sliding locks where it like comes over and you push it down and it locks, and then you can slide it back over.
It appears to be locked currently.
There looks like there's a lock on it.
The lock kind of formed and rusted like the rest of this room is.
This door with this one, it's got what looks like it might be rust on it, but it's really thick lock, so you're not sure if it actually has any damage or not. It's thick. It's like this big.
I'll try to open it.
I made
Alright.
house
Yeah, I'll try to
strengthen
open it, see if
each
it
other.
doesn't give.
You try to open it, and you realize the lock was just decorative. It just moves over.
None of this
Fantastic.
fucking
I
bullshit.
will open the door.
All right, you open the door,
Sure. Eat yours first.
and you
I will.
see
If nothing happens.
inky blackness.
Great. Another one of these.
Okay.
Another one bites
I'll
the
walk
dust.
through.
All right.
I'll
Raksha,
follow.
give me a perception check real quick.
Look, the cough drop says push on.
Alright,
We're
what are
gonna
you
just
saying?
keep going.
Disco dice or Murber dice?
I love how we're
Disco.
splitting the party. This is great, guys. Keep it up.
It says buckle down and push forward.
To be fair, I had never planned for this to happen.
Put your
I
game
don't think
face
any
on.
of us did.
Bet on yourself.
Francis, get back in there, champ. Keep your chin up. Power through.
I believe in y'all. Power through.
Absolutely.
Keep your chin up. Not bad, no bad.
Sorry.
You it.
So take it back.
18.
Alright. I want to whisper something to you, but it's hard to do that.
And text.
He
I
hates
think it's
text.
hard.
That's why he likes whispering.
So is whispering.
We don't have a table set up for whispers all the time.
Yeah, we need a bigger room.
Yep. Well, it's fun.
Alright, everyone, chip in and buy a castle.
I can't afford one.
I can chip in $10.
I have
safely.
less
Yeah,
than
Raksha can sleep in the basement.
I can safely chip in $10. Probably.
I can chip in less than that.
Then again, that's $10 I
Safely.
could have instead spent on cosmetics and CFTs.
Alright, like,
Because the costumes are fun. I can be a fish now and pull a crab out of my shirt.
that's
Why,
not where I thought that was going.
Neither did I.
why do I get the feeling that the DC for that chest was at 50?
Maybe
Because we
we're
weren't
not
supposed to be here. Well, I don't know how to get out. I'm trying.
You said the DC was what?
Why do I get the feeling the DC for that chest was 30?
Probably because the DC to get in here was a 30.
Okay, it might
Fuck
be
that.
potentially lower
Alright,
because like some of the
okay, drop.
saves have been lower as well.
So what are you doing?
Fuck me.
10.
I'm
Nine.
going through.
8. Alright.
Go through.
And just like before, it's the rattled, jolted out.
Who designed these doors? They
Um,
suck ass.
Probably the guy who designed the washing machine.
So,
Locked in the same room.
Can Can I relay to Scarlet what I saw?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah. So I assume this happened when I went through as well. But when you went through, there were hands that reached out and pulled you through the door. Like inky black hands. It's pretty fucked.
And as this is being relayed to you, you look around, notice that you are in a square room with 4 pillars on either side, but it's very like, the best way I can describe it is if like Dracula from Castlevania style castle.
So we're dead.
Not
There's in the
yet.
center of the room, but there's a
If this
giant
Dracula's castle.
metal plate with what looks like chains
Don't
with
touch
nothing
it.
in them.
You're in
But-
the dungeon.
It
I punch
has
things. You saw Dracula took the punches.
what it looks like is it has rings to where something can go around around the neck and the hands. The neck ring is about this big,
And it's free.
and the hand rings are about as round as your neck.
And there's currently nothing
And
in
there's
it.
nothing in it. But that's what you see, and that's in the middle of the room.
That's
There's
reassuring.
skulls and what looks like dead bones around the edges.
Oh, that's even more reassuring.
At least the last
weirdest
time the
sex
cage
dungeon
actually
I've
had
ever
the thing
been
in it.
Also, directly across the wall from where you entered, in the middle of the wall, you see a wooden door.
At least the last
And
room.
then, without a perception check, that's all you see.
This place is like the D&D back rooms.
Raksha, I greatly appreciate your concern for that. I really would have rather not have known that.
I would have rather not known that.
Thank you for that knowledge. I would rather not. I would rather go through my whole
Like,
life.
you
I'd rather not.
Well, I'll keep that in mind for the future, but it seems that whatever was in this room is not here anymore, or if it is, we can't see it, and I don't like either of those options.
You can make a perception check if you want.
Honestly, I
Go
think
ahead.
I would rather
Just
not
sure.
see it.
I'll make a perception check.
Alright, roll it.
I'm sure her perception is better than my
What I see in
perception.
the room.
I would rather
Roll
not
perception.
see it.
Pretty good
My
perception.
perception +2.
Oh, +2.
Yeah, it's just +2.
5?
Wow.
Maybe you should have rolled.
25. Okay, thank you.
I was about to say.
I cannot physically roll under a 9.
Alright,
Okay.
so,
I love how we all thought that Cody wholeheartedly with all his chest went 5.
as you're looking around, you notice that on the same wall as you entered through, because you're in the corner, you're in like the bottom corner of the room. If you're on the same wall, you go directly across, you see another wooden door there. But other than that, that's all you really notice with that check.
No creature.
You notice another door.
You turned around. Good job.
I don't think there's anything in here.
I mean, there certainly was.
Well, yes, but
So who knows where it is
but
now?
it was in here. Yeah. I don't think it can fit through any of these doors.
Then how is it not in here?
How did it not get here? How did it get out?
If it can't fit out the door, how is it not in here?
That's a good question.
Once you throw another copper into the middle of the room, make a loud noise.
Into the middle of the room? Alright, you throw a copper, mark it off. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I mean, she could go
Bounces
pick up
off.
the copper.
If she wants to go into the center and pick up the copper, sure.
Gonna go and pick up the copper.
God damn it! Money is money.
Where did you throw the copper?
Not all of us make a lot of money, Alara.
Are you going for
You
center
could!
of the
I'm
room
sure there are
against?
people who would love to put money.
Are you going for the center of the room, or are you going for against the wall, or what are you looking for? Like, where are you aiming when you threw it?
I was just kind of like throwing it out to the open.
All right. So kind of center of the room. Got it. All right. As you walk out, give me a strength check real quick. I'm gonna figure out how far you got your copper.
It's a fucking hippogriff. It flew up, isn't it?
Can I make friends with it? Because they're pretty beautiful creatures and I love them.
9.
9. You didn't get it
You
too
know.
far. You got it about 15 feet away.
Like Buckbeak. Or in
So
Fate Apocrypha.
it's not that far away from you. You still got about
had a
another
breath.
15 to 20 feet away from the center of the room. You go and pick up your copper.
It did so good.
Good.
Sims was a good boy.
All wrapped up. Another door. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I guess. I mean, do we have many other options?
Really?
I mean, we could go back through the other door and, oh, you know the other archway? Yeah, giant fucking bird. Like, really big. I tried talking to it. No dice.
If you're gonna ask me if because I'm a bird I can go talk to it, the answer is no.
If it was an actual bird, I'd be able to talk to it.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it's just because it's a bird and I'm a bird. That's not how that works. Please don't be like Alara
She
and
very much
start
meant like-
asking very weird bird questions.
Not racist.
I'm not
I didn't
racist.
say racist.
But you tried.
But apparently Alara thinks that I am just like any common bird.
You've never given me an ounce
Only
of
one I'm
purpose.
pretty sure
do
around here that can talk to birds is me.
You guys are not
So,
there.
what y'all doing?
Alright, well, which door you want to go through?
Well, there are two, right? There's one on the exact opposite side and there's one to the...
There is the one you entered. There's one directly across the way from you against the wall, against the opposite wall, and then on the same wall where you are, if you were to go left all the way to the other corner, there's a door there.
So we got two options unless we just go back.
Or,
Kind of, if you were to line the doors up, they would make it a triangle. If you were to put lines between them.
really don't want to go across the entire room. Let's go to the closer door.
That's a good idea. I don't trust whatever those chains had.
Alright, so you'll walk over to the door. You enter in. And you open the door, and you see a 5 foot wide, so single file hallway that extends out in front of you before hanging right.
Am I having to duck down in any of these places?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay.
It's all 10 feet.
At least the people who constructed this place were considerate of taller people.
Well, I mean, surely they had big ass chains or
Yeah,
something.
I'm talking about like the room before
Do you say
and
that
this
out loud?
hallway.
Do you say that out loud, by the way?
Yes?
Awesome. Interesting.
Okay.
Hey, Scarlet?
I just complimented them. Don't
Whenever
make
she
fun
says
of
that,
them.
something spikes your interest. I'm going to text it to you. But as y'all look at this hallway, we're going to go back to the other group.
What'd you say out loud, Tom?
I said, like, at least the people who constructed this place had, like, the consideration for taller species.
And that piques your interest for something.
I was complimenting them.
Yeah, but Scarlett's
Do
like,
they not like compliments?
wait a minute, apparently not.
I just appreciate not having to duck or stand in a room with my head, like, 90-degree angle. Like, this kills my neck, bro. I'm gonna have neck problems by the time I'm 30.
Can't relate.
And back issues. Because no one builds their buildings with a higher ceiling.
Alright, so. Sindri. You get down and you start messing with the chest.
Guess I can find out what's in it.
And
Oh, it
you look at
explodes.
the spring. At first, it looks like a very simple mechanism. You just let the spring off and it was going to fall. As you do that, you realize, oh wait, there's more to this. So you start rummaging around in there, unhooking like what seems to be maybe a lever, unhooking a string to where it's not going to snap. And after a little bit of work, you feel confident that you have disarmed this trap.
What about the other one?
You have to roll.
Okay.
Are you opening this one, or are you just going to start doing the other one?
Are you asking for help too?
I would like to disarm the other one, and I would also like help with this.
Smack grass.
Good game, Cedric! I'm kidding, I did not do that.
You said do not do that. It's just like a...
So,
Just
As y'all-
purposely
as
steps
you
on
get
the
down and
fire
working on
plug.
this, I need Sindri, Garrus, and Range to all make dexterity saving throws. All of a sudden, Garrus pops through the door.
You're evil, damn you.
Sorry. I can turn around. I'll go back the other way. Does this count as visual because I know I'm there? Like I know it's there?
Man, I really wish I was 7th
give me
level.
a general intelligence check real quick. Just to kind of see, like, if you remember, like, okay, when I enter the door.
Well, if I had 7th
I
level,
knew there was a
got-
bunch of traps. I got hit 3 times in there.
Yeah.
I would
Well,
take no
here's
damage.
what you know. You know of
17.
this one and this one. You don't know this one, that one, and that one. You would know to look
What
that
did
down
you
that
roll?
way because you know where you remember.
I
Like,
actually did roll pretty
whenever I
good.
went through here, it went
I'm
off.
just
So you're
annoyed that I
probably
don't
watching
have
have
evasion.
it,
Yeah.
and
I
before
rolled
it's
a
yes, you have your advantage.
23.
Just kind of see if you would
I'm
remember to look at it.
I'm evasive.
I got
I'm
2
slow as
19s,
fuck.
so.
All right. So what you get?
23.
What'd you get?
Did you fail again?
And what'd you get?
22.
Cause you know what I rolled? 1.
Yeah.
You just don't want to have fun. You just want
You
to.
don't, the
Apparently.
dice don't want you to live.
All right. So Rain, you take 22 points of fire damage.
That's fine.
Everyone else takes 11,
Somebody hand me
except for Garrus, who takes 6.
Somebody hand me an erasable marker.
Thank God.
A what?
An erasable marker.
Give me like one of these.
Yeah.
The water ones.
Yeah.
Right. So there you go.
Ouchies.
You just hear from the Garrus steps out of the hallway that he's only been in there by himself, and you just hear,
Which one?
"Ow!"
Which side would you like to exit on? Like which platform of the?
Right
exit?
one. I basically would have like ran
Megan, this one's dry.
Which one?
through,
Megan, it's dead.
like pushing through just into.
All right.
Like I would have been like tried to immediately cross
All right. Yeah. So the fire goes off. You just keep running. You just right into the
into
next
the
one
wall.
over.
Like I stay into the wall.
Yep. So, yeah, you're back. Nice and warm. You're feeling a little bit cold.
Twisty. Wait,
I should really figure out how to turn that off.
Quick.
And from your one side, you just hear, "Ow!"
It's a good
I
thing
guess
I
that's
wasn't
cool
in the
as
middle.
As you look
Must
over,
have been the wind.
Must have been annoying.
been the wind.
Sorry.
Alright,
Shot in the head with an arrow. Must have been the wind.
Just in my imagination.
How did you guys get over there by the chests?
Because I'm a fucking boss, and you're very
Oh, because
fortunate
I can
that
see it.
Because casually, if you walk down the one wall that you're standing on right now, there's no traps down there until right in front of the chest, and then just
They're ready.
You're right
My
there.
important notes that I didn't
Garrus
feel
is
like
right there. You
writing.
just
Yeah.
ran through it.
Yeah, I ran straight through and kind of like braced myself on the wall.
and it's
But
like
I
just-
remembered it going off when I was here.
if you walk straight down to us, there's no traps in front of you.
Sentry.
Garrus,
Sentry's mini.
Sentries. Mini.
did you hear your info?
Sentry's at that one.
If you walk down to us, there's no traps in front of you.
Except for right in front of the
Right in
chest.
front of the chest, that's what he said.
There you go.
And then I heard Alara say, because I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean saw him?
Oh, one of the gifts is looking at magic. Unfortunately, in this place, I can't exactly do it for too long because it kind of feels like my eyeballs are burning out of my skull. But I can do it in short bursts to try to see things.
Did you see anything on the dragon thingy?
I didn't. That way, there's a dragon.
Yeah, behind the door. That's where the fire's coming from.
Can you help me get over? I don't want to get burned.
Where do I stand? I know that this was Ouchie's because that's where I was earlier. Right in front of the door. And I know right here was Ouchie's.
Oh.
No, that was me. I'm
I
like,
was saying
that's
something. I
Ouchie's,
knew right
and
here
that's
was
Ouchie's. You slink this way?
Alright.
Does anything happen to my good? My good, no fire. Everybody roll again. And I slink back towards the door.
Alright.
And I'm like, okay, Laura. Did you say anything this way? I didn't go this way.
You gotta go past.
Yeah, I have to go past the door. I just don't.
Okay.
Oh, you stepped there.
Well, the door is there. And I'm not standing here.
All right. So you can kind of peek around the door right now. Are you gonna do your thing again? All right. Give me a perception check.
Okay, this is somewhere else.
Knowing Alara, if she had been the one to find the bird, she probably would have come and been like, "Hey, there's this bird. Can you
18?
talk to it?"
18.
And I've been like,
The skull seems.
13.
Good
The
job.
skull is bright red colored and is heavy in evocation magic.
Oh. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn it off for a moment, or I'm gonna get my brain.
Sorry.
Like, yes, there's a shit ton of magic, though. A lot of evocation, a lot of explosion magic.
Do you know how to turn it off? Baby?
I can identify
have you
it. I
tried
can't-
turning it on and off again?
I can see it. I can't absorb it.
But you're good with magic stuff. You could figure out how to mess with it and turn it off, right?
I don't
Did you
necessarily know if I
find
wanna
the
just
power
absorb-
button?
I didn't say absorb it.
With the power of Fox.
Garrus did
No,
realize
see,
that the
there's a
mouth had to
power
fall
switch, like, right under
open
here in the
before anything happened.
Sorry, I missed something.
No, I
Why
did.
were you slamming a dick on the table?
I said Garrus noticed that the mouth had to fall open for anything to happen. He could bring that up to Alara.
We could just...
Just make it where the mouth can't open.
Personally, I don't
Yeah.
exactly want to
Got some really
experience
strong
what
tape.
I'm going to experience when I die early. I like to keep that for only when I'm dead.
Oh yeah, also if you pay attention to Garrus, he definitely doesn't look as great as when you enter that door.
What'd you do?
His eyes look a little crazy,
I
like he
can't-
saw some shit.
Half health now.
He's kind of
He's
standing there.
sweating a little
He's
bit,
definitely
he's
looking
like-
at Alara and he's
He
like,
got a little toasty in there. Not like panting, but it was like
He's like,
a little spicy.
yeah. My brain hurts a little bit.
Yeah, I got a headache more than you do, sweetheart.
Look, I looked in this dude's eyes, and then I had a searing migraine. Like, I don't know what was wrong with him, but
every now and again
It was just
Alara's
too
voice.
hot.
Every now and again Alara's voice
wait,
is like
on a
this.
scale of 1 to 10.
Every now and again Alara's voice is
floor is
this
good
tiny
though,
like.
right,
He was so ugly, he caused damage to Garrus's brain.
I'm just going to, like, ruffle his hair and heal him.
I'm fine.
I
I'm
didn't
fine.
ask you.
I
The imp
took,
was literally
healing
so
potion.
ugly, it
I'm
did
fine.
psychic damage to your brain.
Okay.
Don't waste your shit. I'm gonna need it later because I'm going to test all of these fucking traps.
Like,
See
you
what
opened
they
the door
do.
and stared at that thing, and it was a solid 2, and it did damage to your brain.
Honey,
Oh, damn,
you was
oh.
eyeballing it. That
Like,
was
you
a,
opened it, you were like,
that was a -1.
Yeah.
That was ugly and flipped inside
It
out.
hurt.
18.
You heal 18 points.
Okay, you said the floor was safe though, right?
Where you are?
Okay.
No, I asked her if the floor was safe towards the dragon.
Was it?
You just saw that the dragon was the only thing lighting up.
No, okay.
Okay, fine. We're
Nothing
good.
else with it?
That
Not
was
with that perception check.
Alrighty.
He really likes it when you scratch the chin.
I don't think it would be the most safe, but it's not unsafe.
It's
Feel
cool. I push you back here.
it? Hey!
And I go this way.
Also,
Wait.
I need everyone to make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
I just healed you.
I'm going to
Hey,
fucking
yeah,
die if y'all don't fucking stop.
Check.
Step here.
Trying to figure out how to turn it off.
As you step here, right in front of it, it just opens directly in front of you, and you're like, oh shit.
Well, I can't get higher than a natural 20. So
Hey,
20.
So
check.
Rain
Great saving
and
throw.
Sindri.
Can I use my reaction to
saving
try to grab its mouth? Because now I'm within 5 feet of it. To just basically take more of
just
it.
shove its mouth closed.
Or to hold it closed because
Like,
you did say
I-
the mouth has to fall open.
That's what I was trying to do, is get over there to touch it. But I'm within 5 feet.
Wait, does the mouth, like,
Give
does
me
the
a
bottom jaw
strength
open?
check.
Does the bottom jaw open, or does the top
Now
jaw
he
raise?
explained that it went like this.
Dirty 20.
So is it floating
Dirty
off the
20?
ground some?
You try to hold, like, slam it shut, but it's coming down with a lot more force than you
So
thought.
it's off the ground some?
What it is
Because from what I understood,
whenever
is it
it's-
was just sitting on
yeah,
the ground.
whenever it's sitting on the ground, and then you step on it, and it just goes.
Oh, it raises up and then opens. I thought that the top jaw was just going like, ah.
This was described very weirdly, so yes.
Because I was like, the bottom jaw can't
Sorry,
open.
I
if it's
wasn't
on
trying
the
to keep
floor,
it
so
closed.
we
I
would
was just
have
trying to make it where
All right,
Garrus took
so
more damage
dexterity
instead.
saving throw from Rain, Sindri, And Garrus.
Unnatural
Sorry,
20.
18.
23. I got a natural 20 for that one.
You know, actually, Dex
For you guys.
I would be pretty good at that.
Ah,
Don't
fuck
say,
you. Sorry, guys.
But I'm busy dealing with
Alright.
a monster
So you
that's
would
not
have taken
actually in the
33
room.
points of fire damage,
You're not.
This
but
looks
all
like
of you
Mick
take
Jagger.
17 points of fire damage,
I do not.
except for Garrus.
Thank God I passed.
There was it.
Rain would have
Takes
been on the
nine.
ground.
Sorry.
Half of my health is already
I'm not
gone.
sure having the time of
You
my
I
told
life.
am
me to come back.
over half of
Yeah,
my
me,
health.
me and
So was I.
Scarlett are just over here
This is my
vibing
room.
like, how did this thing disappear? And it's not a problem. Let's just go to this other door.
Half of my health is gone from 2 traps.
It's like, hey, hands grabbed you. I didn't want to hear that. Why is that thing gone? I don't know.
It might be
Door?
Hey, you want to pray for us to get out of here or some shit?
Alright, so Garrus, you're still standing in the one spot. You want to move down?
They're like
yeah, I'm
trying to get
standing
chests,
there.
and
I'm
we're just
trying
like, door?
Alright.
I'm
You can't move
sorry.
any more forward.
I just wanted to make use of
They're
my
trapped there
skills.
too.
By the way, Cody, out of context, but it is October 3rd.
Getting
so
the
it
dragon done is
officially
not gonna fix it.
Fine,
Full Metal
I stand
Alchemist
this
Day.
way. I'm done.
I don't think
What you
we're
want?
gonna be able to stop the trap.
Well, no, I was
You-
gonna say.
Yeah, because it's
I know,
October
I'm-
3rd.
That way.
Remember
Alright.
October 3rd.
So, Garrus
Yeah, remember
decides to
October.
back up and back out, and he's like, I'm done.
He's like, fuck this. I'm
Alright.
leaving. Goodbye.
So, Sindri, as y'all
I'm
are
not
trying to
getting
do
upset at
this
you, baby. I'm
trap,
You are.
I need you to
I'm
give me a
not
lock,
upset at you, baby.
like your lock picking check.
I'm guessing you guys are too busy trying not to die to guide me, huh?
I would say that Rain would have a hard time in this scenario.
Rain cannot guide you.
Hims do be dying a little bit.
Alright, so Rain, are you going to stick around for right now, or are you going to head out?
Sometimes me.
Honestly, at this point, Rain needs to heal himself before he can move really to jump. So yeah,
Alright, are you going to relay this to your party, or are you just going to start healing? As
He's-
they start lock picking.
he's healing himself while Sindri tries to finish this last lock.
Alright, so roll your health.
Some
Yeah,
tells
I
me
got
me and
it.
Scarlet are
What
gonna
you got?
open a door
That's
and
a
there's
20
gonna be a
without
big
the side
monster.
dice, a 26 with.
Alright, it does change the outcome.
Alright, so that's -1 resource.
Someone tells me and Scarlet are gonna
Alright.
open the door, there's gonna be a big
After-
monster, and we're just gonna close and be like, nah.
After a
Otherwise-
second, you,
Let's try
as
this
you're
one.
working on this one, you can see that it's like all of a sudden you see the spring slips off of the tool you're working on, and all of a sudden the trap starts going off. But then it's kind of like back to reality. You're like, wait a second, and then you kind of turn your pick up, and you're able to save it from falling off, and then you continue working, and you're able to unlock this chest as well.
Okay.
So both of them are untrapped, but none of
I
them
don't
open.
like the way you air quoted that.
Both of them are untrapped, but no one's opened them. So,
I will open both.
all
At
right.
the same time?
Fuck it, sure, why not?
He just flips them both open. Immediate
So-
sees teeth and says, that was a bad idea.
So, as you open
Why
it,
would a mimic be trapped?
all of a sudden
I don't know,
front of
but it's
you-
gonna figure it out.
is
That was what was keeping it
a
safe.
massive, in each one of them, just filled with gold. And there's what looks like a skull in it, that has very aquatic features.
Not lead the fucking
It's
skull.
like a golden skull, and you see specifically a chalice.
Isn't that what sort of the
that
thing looks like?
kind
The
of like
golden,
a
giant golden
squid's
skull?
head or
In a chest full of gold.
something like that, where
Except that
the
chest was on
liquid would go
fire.
in the top of the head, and the base
I mean,
of it is a bunch
technically
of
it is.
tentacles that
It
spread
may
out.
have been my
And
fault that it was on
specifically
fire.
in the chest to the right, you notice there is a brazier that is very beautifully bejeweled. But the skull and the kraken chalice is in both chests.
We will split
Two
who collects
chalices. We're gonna go to the
which
Fountain of
chest
Youth.
of gold.
Does
Kinda
anyone...
needed because we're fucking tired as
From
shit.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
What is
you
this
get the
wee
two
shit? I
silver
unlocked both of them.
chalices.
Huh?
This is wee shit. I unlocked both of them.
You get
I'm
the two silver
joking.
chalices and the mermaids.
Although, I would like
here
somebody to pick these up with like some tongs
and water
or like
from
mage
the
hand or
fountain.
something. I feel like the cups are cursed.
I
I
wouldn't.
know nobody with no
it's
mage
the
hand.
two chalices to get water from the Fountain of Youth. Now we just need a mermaid here.
I'm sorry, Roxana,
So-
but I don't think I need the dip from the Fountain of Youth.
So, as you're
Yeah,
looking
you
over
are
in
human.
your
You have a shorter
loot,
lifespan than these fuckos.
as you're all looking over your loot, and Sindri's trying to
Let's
figure out
do
a
that.
way to do something with it, we're gonna jump back to our other two people.
What's behind door number 1?
That is the hallway, and as you go down the hallway, this is when you notice what you're noticing.
No, wait a second.
I was behind you.
Yeah,
So I'm.
y'all are actively in the hallway right now.
We see somewhere in the hallway that looks like it's 6 feet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're
And
in the hallway.
I'm in the hallway.
And so is Raksha.
I'm more than 6 foot tall, so am I having to like fit a little bit?
Wait,
No.
how short is it? How short is
6
it?
foot?
Yeah.
I got a crouch.
Now, they apparently
No, you don't.
changed their mind.
What?
You guys are seeing two different size
I
sheets.
reckon I can go a different way.
Raksha's in the hallway right now, and she's not having to crouch.
What, am I just clipping through the ceiling?
No.
The fuck?
This room
just
is
made
tall,
sure.
easily tall enough for you to stand. This hallway is easily tall enough for you
No,
to
no,
stand
from
in.
her perspective, am I just clipping like a foot through the ceiling? Like my
No.
head is just
Now
gone.
she's like, I know you're taller
If
than
she wants to
I
ask
am."
that and roll a perception check, I will tell you based on what she rolls.
So they're
This thing
So,
was
like-
built by Aarakocras for Aarakocras.
I'm at home.
You mean Alvin's?
Yeah.
Sure, Alan's.
If this is what's happening, what I think is happening right now, it doesn't matter how big that thing was out in the chain, it should be able to get through this. Which means it may be at the end of that hallway.
Okay, but what about?
And she's like, I don't want to go this way anymore.
So, are you saying that it went through this door, not the other door?
From what I can tell, this hallway here is 6 foot tall. I'm a little bit taller than that, and I think just fine. How tall are you? Like 7, 8?
Yeah, 7'2". That's pushing it a bit.
As you look up to Raksha, you notice that the wall, the ceiling, has deformed around her to move up and around her, kind of like a bubble around her head. But to you, Raksha, it looks like you're just... It's tall enough to walk there. You're fine. But from your perspective, it's like it's kind of bubbled around Raksha's head. Where she can still see it, but it's kind of like it...
Yeah. Then what does she see from me if it's 6 foot?
For you, it just look for her perspective, it looks like it's more than 6 feet tall, so it's fine.
You're not crouched.
So,
hallway.
weird ass hallway.
Then what I'm saying is, whatever was inside of those chains back there is a lot taller than we are, but it can fit in this hallway if it's doing the thing that I think it's doing right now.
Doing the thing.
Okay, so other door then?
I think it's the other door, yeah.
Other door then.
I agree. The other door sounds delightful.
Alright, so how are you going to get to the other door, by the way?
What? Maybe we should skirt the edge of the room, like stay close to the wall.
No, go through the center.
No, fuck you. I am not touching shit. I just watched a hallway explode like 10 times just from one person going down the hallway, okay? I'm not touching
It's
shit.
kind of like Raksha's perspective, just boom, 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 boom. Just getting absolutely toasted. So, you all go around the edge of the hall, of the doorway, roomway, whatever it is.
The room.
The roomway, and you come to the other door. It is solid wood. Looks like it's constructed a little bit stronger than the other one. With it's again one of those latches that slides over, but this one does not have a lock on it.
Okay, so are you telling me that whatever was in those chains also went and opened that door and closed it behind it?
Yep.
Pretty possibly, yeah.
Which would entail that it has some intelligence?
Out of this change, yes.
Are you good
Right.
over there?
My point is it might not have opened it close the door, people might have let it through it. The point is it could fit through that hole.
Yeah, that's fair.
Could. I don't want to test it.
Could I have some more of the Trislet cheesecake? Yeah. It's a little
Alright,
difficult
so
for me to
let's
get out.
see what's behind door number 2.
Alright, so you
The
open
little
this door.
blue bowl was
Not
mine.
blacky inkness.
Or the-
You see a hallway in front of you.
I don't know what I think that was my cake bowl.
That,
How tall is the hallway?
Yeah.
it looks about 6 feet.
Oh, hello, Sindri. Sindri has returned.
Looks about 6 feet tall.
Mentors, it's okay.
Take a step in.
It's fine, you don't have to crouch.
Not
Oh,
upset
for fuck's
about
sake.
it.
It could have gone
Don't
down
touch it,
either
it's
hallway.
I'm not.
Yes, it could have.
It's not just a little piece. I didn't feel like this is
Hey.
gonna do this to him.
It's okay.
Okay, so we gotta pick the least likely
have a
hallway
talk
that it
about
went
it.
down.
This one is actually
Keep going
relatively
like you would,
short. It's only maybe
Hey.
about 15
Keep going
feet
like you
long
would,
before
okay?
it comes to
I'm upset at you
what
or
looks
Garrett.
like a
Hmm?
brick
I'm
wall,
not
but it might
upset
be
at you
something
or
else.
Garrett.
It just seems weird.
I can
Doesn't
pass.
seem
This is
very
pretty
happy about
short.
me touching the
Do
budget
you want to
either.
go first? Do you want me to go first with this one?
I mean, we can just both go and see what the fuck is going on. I'll stay back a few feet so that some trap goes off or something. We're not both caught in it and both fucked.
Hopefully, if it's like our traps, it doesn't matter how far back you are.
I should have just stayed out of the hallway.
It was to the end of the hallway.
No, I shouldn't have come back
All
in the
right,
hallway, but I was
so
just going
as
to
you
use me and
approach
be
the
like,
end
you
of
should
the
come back.
hallway,
So I did.
you notice that
Hey,
as you're doing it, like it was some weird perspective thing they did on this wall.
What
But
if I
as
took
you
a
get
double
closer, you realize that there is actually like a lever handle at the end of this hallway, and it seems like this entire back wall is a door.
Get there.
And is it like any gaps that I could expect for like wires or anything like that that might
Mechanic
Roll me an
stuff.
investigation. Roll me investigation.
Like mechanical part.
I didn't mean you had to go
Good
all the way
stuff.
back. I just meant leave the one room.
All right.
you were in.
With that, you don't really see anything that kind of draws your
I didn't
attention.
mean go off the
gives you
back. I just
worry
meant
or
leave the
anything.
room you were in.
Open the
You
door.
said come back.
All right. You open the door.
I meant just go back.
All of a sudden, the room you see before you is completely
Shut up.
covered in
Everybody do what they
ice.
want.
It's as if it was chiseled from ice
I tried to change
itself.
my mind again.
I've
I
had
figured
fucking
it's out.
enough of ice.
Huh?
Very
tried to change my mind after I
smooth, very
took my
well
medicine.
done. It doesn't look like it was
You have a
done by
smooth
anybody
brain.
who was inexperienced.
What'd
This
you
seems
say?
a very experienced craftsmanship. And there is lots of tables standing around it with different sizes of what looks kind of like chalices or stuff like that, but there's actually like ice crystals growing out of them. And in the center of the room, you see a giant iceberg.
Great. I definitely didn't miss ice after
Yeah,
the
so I
whole
tried to
fuck
change my
show we
mind.
had with the whole ice storm and all that shit.
So, what would you like to do? Oh, and there's a table directly in front of you. Like, directly in front of you, there's a table with a candle on it.
I still have no fucking
You guys are gonna
help
have
with that, by
tea.
the way.
What was that?
That ice storm bullshit. I'm talking to Rockstar.
Yeah, no, me neither, honestly.
Look, I just showed up and wanted people dead.
I just showed up at some mountain town that got fucking attacked and had some, like, ice wolf and some other shit. And then I was promised money, so...
So, what are y'all doing? Oh, interesting fact, there is a very...
Why the fuck are you still here? You got your money.
These people seem to get paid well.
It's like, I'm just following
And I'm
the
not currently employed anyway.
money.
There.
Scarlet, honestly.
So, Rockstar, are you following?
I mean, yes, at a safe
Oh,
distance.
Alright, so you walk in. Interesting point. Now that whenever you walk in, you notice that this iceberg in the center is probably like 20 feet by 20 feet, and there's a very, very ornate chandelier at the very top that's made out of gold, shining a beautiful blue sapphire light.
Okay, so we found Elsa's secret party room.
And this iceberg actually goes all the way up and encases this. But it seems like the chandelier is burning with what looks like blue fire, but it's completely encased in the top of this iceberg.
That's not concerning at all.
Nope.
I trust that wholeheartedly.
Hey, Raksha,
Yeah?
make a history check.
Okay. I'm not good at those, am I? Let me
Add a
check.
plus.
Plus 7.
Add a
I
for
have
this
wait
one.
for it.
Love you.
Add a plus 7 to whatever you roll, and your additional adding. This is on top of it.
Okay. I should still roll that because history has to do
Those
with
are my
wisdom.
You tried to turn my toes. Your cake was very good.
That'll work for 20.
I
22.
keep asking people for stuff.
All right,
but I'm
with
kinda
that
still
roll,
hungry, so I want
you're not
some
really
more
sure what it is.
chicken and
But all of a sudden you hear a voice in your
I
head.
can't get that.
No. I got enough of those.
Mm-hmm.
I already got
It's a
them.
very familiar voice.
I got enough of those.
And all it says is,
Oh, second.
you need to run.
Your brother.
Fantastic.
Hey, Scarlett, I think we should run.
She's
You know
like,
that
"We should
mountain?
run."
That's its cousin.
Oh no! Scarlet, we need to run! Scarlet, we need to go!
As the iceberg
now!
starts to
Go
move,
now!
we're gonna jump to the other group.
What did I join back in on?
Apparently they
Nothing
found
very
the stone mountain titan's cousin, baby glacier mountain titan.
That's what
Like
The
that
one that
mountain
we
where I
saw-
was like, no, not a mountain again. And I was just like, no.
Yeah. The mountain, apparently this is the cousin.
a little cousin.
You
That could
fit to
still-
the hallway, guys.
Oh,
By the way, remember
no,
the original one that
bro.
you faced, that you saw, was a Colossus ancient
mountain?
elemental titan.
Yeah, it was mountain.
Yeah. I am
This
loving.
is its cousin.
Mountains,
This is
Gandalf.
what you get told.
Mountains, Gandalf.
I am loving how all we're gonna get out of this is if we survive this, which I don't feel like we are without the night just going. Scarlett's just gonna come out of this damn puzzle going, always. Always.
I was gonna look at the hallway and be like, I don't trust it.
Scarlett's
How
gonna look.
tall is this hallway?
Like gets out a measuring tape, like.
After this, if we survive, we're gonna settle down in Nippa and be like, alright, we're gonna done adventuring.
Alright,
I don't think
so
there's
Oh
work
no!
for me in Nippa.
The one fucking, the
Come
one,
work as a gladiator.
it's like the one
It
fucking,
pays well.
the one
You
fucking
get to
shop
kill
in the
people, though,
crack.
because I don't. If I get below half.
The
health,
one
I'm gonna
fucking
die
like
anyway.
weapon shop in the
Okay.
crack that just kept looking
I'll
like it
just
spiraled
give you
up
some of my people,
forever.
they'll
So
pay
you're
you.
like,
Like
it's
the
like the
crowd
hallways.
stops here and they'll be like, stop, he's already dead. I'm just
So,
gonna keep punching him.
Alara, Garrus, Rain,
Jeez.
and Sindri. Wow.
Jeez.
I didn't
I
ask
almost
for
called you Scarlet.
That's
What are y'all doing?
Scarlet suddenly,
Alara?
she said, like, I said run, and she was like,
Rain just grabs an extra piece of like cloth, like shirt out of one of his bags and just starts shoveling fucking gold in his bag. He's just
Alright.
like, I'm putting the fucking money in my
you
bags.
have a bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm literally shoveling in a bag of holding. Like,
What is already existing in your bag of
I
holding?
literally have nothing in my bag of holding.
Nothing. Well, look at you go. Special boy.
I can't.
now we have money.
Alright,
So if anything, we'll get money out of this.
so
Some
you're able
idiot.
to fully empty your
And
chest.
crippling
Would you like to do the
injuries.
one with the brazier or one without the... Or not the brazier, one with the bracelet or one without the bracelet?
I'll do the one with the bracelet. I'll tell you, I straight up, whatever fucking weird ass skull thing you said was there, I picked that shit up, put it down.
Alright, so you're not grabbing that. There's one in each one.
No.
Skull steak.
The skull, I just put that shit in the lid. I'm like, no.
Watch those be the most
You're not
viable
able to
thing.
flip the lid fully back. It kind of rests against the wall.
Oh, then never mind. I just set it somewhere. I set it on the I put it somewhere. I'm like, we're not taking that.
Watch
Can you
these
throw a little
skulls.
bit? I'm kidding.
Watch these skulls be the most valuable.
I don't care. We're not taking that bale shit out of here right now.
The keys to get out. 'cause they
If
were
you're
the keys
leaving
to get out.
behind
We
both,
have to go back to our starting
if
place.
you're leaving behind both skulls, but you're grabbing the coinage and everything in it, you're able to empty both chests.
Ow.
I will
Weight
leave it.
limit's getting close to it because these are big chests.
Yeah, I will leave it up to Sindri if Sindri decides to grab those
There's two
bitches. But
skulls there.
the skulls will not be
What about
going
the-
in Rain's
the
pocket.
chow-
They're aquatic looking, almost like they have fins, like right here on the side.
I'm
Alara,
so confused. What is the theme of this place?
Alara,
Is
do
it-
you know Mage
I
Hand?
don't.
There isn't
There's-
one.
Like, can you
It's the
move
back
these
room.
with your
The
mind?
theme is everything.
Can you move these cups with your mind and then identify them?
I don't think she has me down.
I know, but I'm gonna make money because I have that much.
Do you have a value for how much that was in all of your
Yeah.
those two chests? Okay.
I would say write this value off separate from the rest of your gold.
Yeah, I know.
It's cursed gold.
Well,
isn't
I'm
it?
saying this like it's gold
We are in
coins.
Pirates of the
And then there's the
Caribbean.
other
I
thing.
said it.
Keep those gold coins and other
It's
things.
Pirates of the
separate.
Caribbean hallway. It's the cursed Mayan gold. Now
Why
you're
is
going
it
to turn to skeletons.
weird
Weird gold.
gold?
Moonlight.
We'll come
You
to
can't
that
eat
later.
anything.
But right
You
now,
can't eat apples.
all right.
I mean, we already had to do that because Megan gave us old gold.
In
But yes.
gold pieces,
Hang
you
on.
haven't taken the
Hang
time.
on. Hang on.
You can take the time to count them, if you wish.
Look, I want Denver to tell me so we can have this for later purposes.
Is Rain going at some point? You said
Yes.
count these. All right.
When Rain decides to divide it later on in life.
25,000 gold pieces. And the other ones, without getting some kind of appraisal stuff on it, you're not sure what it would be worth. The 2 chalices and the bracelet.
Okay. So it's 2 chalice and 1 bracelet.
Mm-hmm. Roger,
Okay.
how you feeling?
My toes.
So
are
how
cold.
many are there?
Can you go get a blanket
much
or throw on
gold?
some
No, I
socks?
I looked at the weights.
5,000 gold piece.
I was talking about.
Bradley. Bradley's toes were cold, is what he said.
No, I lied. Denver,
Uh-huh.
why didn't you make that where it was a very easy to do?
Oh, a piece? Or...
No.
Because
Never
I'm
mind.
an a-hole.
I
You
wasn't
are.
doing your weight thing.
It's fine. I was trying to figure out how to. It's 25,000 gold. But I was trying to figure out how to split it, and Denver had to be an asshole and not make it where it was an even amount to divide by 6.
Dude, it's not that big of a deal. We'll
Just have
figure it
somebody
out.
Get more.
That's cool.
Well, maybe.
Alright, so y'all
maybe you can give a
empty
little
the
more to
chest.
the
What
person
do you
who
want to
disarmed
know?
both of them.
No.
What do you want to know?
It's 25,000 gold pieces. That's 500 pounds. I don't know what your weight limit is, but...
Denver did the math. It's
Yeah, you're maxing out
Yeah.
your bag of holding right now.
Or if
That's
I
a thick ass fucking.
if I threw
Gold is
these,
heavy.
Yeah.
which I'm confused as fuck as to how I can apparently carry currently 18,259 gold pieces in my pocket, but my bag of holding can't carry it.
In my mind, you have free magic wallets.
The magic
like
wallet
in
has
Skyrim.
no limit.
It's Skyrim.
That's kind of how I more or less overcome this. Is everyone comes equipped at the age of 2, free magic wallet.
But
It's
somehow
like-
my bag of holding is maxed out carrying this gold.
Yeah,
It's like
because
your
your magic
money
wallet
has no weight.
is very specified
So,
to an individual
Put it
product.
in your magic
You
wallet
could be
immediately.
carrying
Be
like
like, here's this for you.
47,000
Let me
gold
put it in my
Skyrim.
Put it in there.
Over
I'm just saying
and
you
over
keep it
with
separate from
feathers.
your note wise.
Oh, well, that's what I was saying to do, and then
Super
everyone
magic
went, you have a
wallets.
bag of holding, and I was like, well,
You
fine,
can dump the bag of holding
Okay,
faster.
anyway.
Like it's a lot faster if you just bag of
What?
holding and then separate it later.
if I threw
Because
these
bigger
cups
hole.
at you, could you catch them and then identify them?
Cups are in the bag of holding.
you don't have the cups.
The only thing you have are
I
2
can carry so
aquatic
much gold.
skulls. Golden
Are they
skulls.
like?
that
Are
one?
they
Like,
size
I could hold
skulls
about
or big skulls?
If I threw the skulls at you,
5,000 gold
They're
in
like
each
a
of my
normal
pockets.
size skull, not
If
like
you
50 pockets.
walked over here calmly and handed me those.
Yes, walk, please.
no. This is the skulls are normal size. The gold skull I found was like the size of goddamn bat.
At this point, if one of you
These ones are normal.
mess up and step on one of these things, I'm gonna find a way to crawl into this damn chest and hopefully not get caught on fire.
I'll pick up the
Make a
skulls
wall with the chest and
and
go.
put my backpack.
Alright, you pick up the skull. I'll keep that in mind.
Both of them.
Don't do
Gonna
that.
talk to you later.
I
Ooh, no.
would then,
Car's extended warranty.
I would then like to jump over those traps in front of.
It's just a Vine reference.
Acrobatics check.
Okay.
Or athletics.
It's
No,
a Vine
acrobatics,
reference
fuck you.
skull. It just whispers Vine
Acrobatics.
I am the sand guardian of the sand.
Okay.
And then the other skull whispers.
I don't like
The
sand.
money is in my money bag.
Alright.
Fuck
Later on, when Rain actually counts it, and there's just like this pile of gold, and he's just like, "Well, that one looks different than that one, and that one."
23.
Alright. The gold looks the same as normal gold.
Okay.
I just need you to write it separately for reasons.
Some of
Well,
it's-
I have. It's not.
Rain does not know
Rain
that
doesn't
he
know,
needs
it's
to
fine.
keep it separate.
It looks exactly the
Megan
same.
knows
Okay.
Yeah.
that she
That's
needs
what
to
it
Well,
keep
it's
it
not with my money.
23.
Yeah, like don't update your
Alright.
money.
I'm going to calmly walk up to Alara while avoiding all the traps.
Clever boy.
Hey,
separate.
I'm
oh,
going
my
to
gold is
take off my
200
backpack.
pounds.
Powerful skull. This isn't a skull. That's not unbreakable.
And I'm just going to dump the skulls out of my backpack without touching them.
Clang, 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 clang.
Well,
Can you identify these?
Rain, would you like to exit the hallway now? Make your acrobatics check. Or athletics.
Swear to God.
No,
See
it's
if I
cool. I
die.
stand right here.
Are you going
while
to do
he
this
does that.
before... quick question. Are you going to do this before Sindri gets fully out of the hallway? Or are you going to wait for Sindri to get fully out of the hallway and then try to leave?
Yeah, wait till Century.
Alright, just
For
wanted
some
to know for a
reason-
I mean,
For some reason, I thought you were going
I
to
get
say.
a 20.
You're fine.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say, "Do you wait
No, as
until
soon as Brain tries to get that, I stand.
Cinder gets sterilized?"
You're an asshole.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alright, so y'all get it all out. Y'all back in the kitchen room.
And none of you know where me or Scarlet went. Meanwhile, me and Scarlet are just screaming in a hallway.
Screaming down a hallway.
Nowhere near us.
No, we're through 2 black woobly woobly doors. You can't hear shit.
Yeah.
2
We don't
black
know it.
apparently grope you to the 9 hells doors.
We don't know that.
Will you
It could be
identify?
worse. They could be sphincters.
They could have just been that door that does it. Anybody think of that?
I don't like either of those options.
I don't like that noise.
What the fuck?
So,
Neither
When
does
did we
Tuesday.
start a rabbit?
I think there was a cat trying to.
Someone is
relieve
stuck.
itself. Alright, so what are you doing?
Check on whoever that is.
They're having some minor difficulties.
Raksha.
It's Kilo.
Raksha.
We're,
I'm gonna be casting.
Did she get
Long
stuck
Strider
in the
second
thing
level
rotating?
we gotta fucking go.
Oh, yeah, that brings up a good point.
What were you doing, honey?
See how this is now happening.
I would be identifying the skull.
Well, now I stood up and now I have to go pee.
No, put it up.
No, we're gone.
Eat
We
it.
left. It didn't have time to wake up
I
before
said it
we
was
left.
moving as y'all were leaving.
The
Okay, we're gone by the time it wakes
Eat
up.
it. Eat
You
it.
lost all of your notes.
No, no,
the paper.
Listen. It's
I will put it in the litter box.
it
Hush.
started to wake up, and we booked it. So by the time it wakes up, there's no one there, and it's like must have been the wind, and goes back to
In the wind.
That's gonna be this episode's name. Must have been the way.
Or wibbly wobbly doors.
Second level.
Gropey
Alright.
doors.
So we'll jump back to y'all, seeing how we're waiting for other important people to come here. All of
I
a
was
sudden,
identifying.
alright, as you're
Well, it
identifying,
takes
we'll get
10
back to you here in a second.
Okay, I wanted you to know.
Good.
So that you knew you had to
Good.
give me answers.
Raksha activated flight
Kirby
speed
to
and
death.
said, bye, bitch.
Light is the same as my
So,
walk.
Raksha, Scarlet, you see this thing starting to shake. After Raksha gets her warning.
Yeah, I just said fucking run now, Scarlet, run.
Fucking run!
So there's a table in front of the door that y'all went through.
Jump the table.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Why are there a table? They didn't walk around a table.
No, there was a table when they opened the front door and they had to like.
Oh, good.
go
I
over it.
have.
The door they went through was
proficiency.
there was a table directly in front of it, like pressed against the wall.
No, disco. I trust those maybe more. I don't know, but I have proficiency.
19. All right, you're fine getting over the table.
Tap.
Ooh, not bad.
Yeah, long strider on you. You have 10 more.
Unnatural 20.
No, you're fine. You get over it fine.
We jump that table. We
You
go.
get an additional 10 feet of movement.
Heck yeah. Go.
You need.
Does anyone wish to glance behind them?
No. Go. I don't need to. I know what it is. Go.
Please don't. I feel like it's gonna be like the fucking Yeti. That's like, oh look, you're paralyzed.
Oh, you looked at me? Well,
I
fuck you.
vote we go through the inky black door.
I vote that as well. I don't care what's on the end of that other hallway. We fucking go.
All right, so
It
Y'all
should be
are
able
running.
to fit through that one, right?
y'all run.
To the other side of the hall.
So y'all make it through the hallway pretty easy, and you're in the main room. Are y'all using the dash action?
Go.
Absolutely. I moved
Go.
90 feet instead of one turn.
You move how many?
90.
90. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. I have a movement speed of 45 at the moment.
All right. So I have a question. Are you gonna hug the wall, or are you gonna head directly towards the door? If you go directly towards the door, it takes you kind of into the middle of the room.
I'm not gonna hug the wall, but I'm not gonna go directly through the door. I'm gonna go like kind of on the outside.
All right, Raksha.
Yeah.
All right.
Because she was behind me, so I mean,
As y'all are both running,
or
I need y'all to make a dex. I need first and foremost, Scarlet, make a dexterity saving throw.
Is every goddamn tile of this place
Okay.
trapped?
not around the edge of the wall.
14.
Awkward.
So, as you're running by, you see out of the corner of your eye, the chains that are in the middle of the room start to lift
The
up.
thing never left the room. I knew it.
And then all of a sudden the chains
No.
out to you. And you think you're far enough away, but they seem to pull out further than what you were expecting before latching onto your neck and to your arms.
Oh, the chains never held anything. They were meant for us.
So Raksha, as you're running by, you see this happen, and then you get pulled directly towards the center of the room.
This has to be someone's
Bonus action
back.
while shape into a lion.
Alright.
Roar.
Why not shape it into something small, like a fly?
Love him, so he'll get off of
No,
that.
sir, cat. Cat. There's no house cat.
Normal house cat. Alright.
It's two, sir.
So, give me another dexterity check. You can feel as you change, you can feel as you change, the bindings seem to be morphing with you, but slightly slower than what you're doing. So you're gonna see if you can slide out.
The cat's dexterity.
It's whatever you are changing into, yes.
I turned into an ant. Will it be able to change and then stop to the ant?
It is following you, but it's following slower than you, so you're getting a chance to try to slide out.
I will straight up pick you up and run out of here. If that's
What'd you say?
Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
As you change into your cat, you just barely are faster than it. You just slide out as the chains shoot out after you. Raksha, I'm assuming you never stopped running.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
After you saw your friend just.
I mean, I was gonna try to get to a safe point and then be like, "Do you need help?" But I'm not gonna stay right next to the door where the thing is probably gonna come out.
All right. So, quick question: wild shape, does that take your action or bonus action?
Section.
Bonus action.
Or several of them.
All right. So yeah, you're able to still dash, and y'all make it to the black oozy door.
If you were running slower than me as a cat, I would just pick you up and be like, "We're fucking going."
I am faster than you. I have 50
Okay.
feet of movement to turn.
As a cat?
Times 2, but I'm dashing. Yeah, cats have base speed 40.
Damn, cats be schmoving.
So y'all make it to the
So
door,
does Garrus now.
and y'all are dashing.
Yeah.
You hit the. You run to the door.
No.
You run to the door.
No.
Right before I
No.
jump through, I'm going to turn around and look just... Oh.
No.
As you turn around,
no.
as you start to turn around, you're not going anywhere. You're still
Other
in the room.
door. Other door. Go to the other door.
So, as this moment comes to your realization, you see the door across the hallway starts to grow. And it starts getting really big
Scarlet, we need to
as
go
y'all
to the
start
other door.
running towards the other door.
Maybe I'm just... Yeah, gonna go to the other door.
Alright,
Run, dash, I'm very fast.
alright.
This one we
As
can't
y'all
go along
get-
the wall because it's on the same wall.
Yeah.
Fuck them chains.
As y'all get to the door, you see the other door opens.
Wait, what if...
And standing in front of you, as y'all are about to like go into this room, you see what looks like a classification huge ice-looking elemental.
Fuck.
That's all you really know from visuals. As you open the door and head down the hallway.
Close the door.
No.
Like, no.
If I close it, it's
No.
not there.
So, if I don't believe in it, it can't hurt me.
So y'all are dashing. Y'all are getting how many feet around?
She goes faster than me. I only get 30 feet
You get an
normally.
additional
So
10
six-
plus for
40.
long strider.
Yeah, so,
So 40, so you're
that's
getting
40
80.
per turn.
Good,
I mean,
good, good.
80, because I'm dashing.
Alright. So, for right now we're gonna stick with y'all because now you're in now you're just in a 5-foot hallway running down. After a few, I will say this. These are gonna kind of be split second decisions here. So, "25 feet down, there's a door on your right. It is wood and looks kind of fancy-esque. Kind of looks like it has like a lattice work at the top where you could normally see through it, but once again, just black inkiness is all you see behind it. Do you go through it, or do you continue down the hallway?
I think we should go through that door before the thing can enter the hallway and see us.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Go in the
Because
door.
I can't say anything like that.
I'm gonna let y'all decide.
Well, you're ahead of
you
me.
Can, you can like nudge towards that area.
Yeah,
I'll let you kind of.
You're
decide.
ahead of me, so.
Try, yes. I will smack the door.
Okay, we go through the door
All right, you go through the door.
and close it behind me.
All right,
Close the door.
Closed.
you are in another 5-foot hallway that goes on for about 20
With a
feet
slightly
before it
bigger
opens
knob.
up into a bigger room. The entire hallway looks big in this area. So,
Anything in it. Quick glance.
from your perspective, let me grab your perspective.
Mind wait, Sab. If this thing sneezes on me, I'm out of my wild shape.
Great.
Sneezing, interesting.
I just,
No.
yeah.
No.
Alright, so you see a picture of a very elegant lady on the wall to your right, but in a weird way, where her legs are, there's what looks like a snake's tail, and there looks to be a giant yellow glowing eye about the size of her head peering out from behind her in the portrait.
Black ass
You
painting.
see very fancy, kind of Asian design, like high nobility, Asian Arabic designed room that opens up. There is a tea set in the center made of gold and glass with very fancy ornate rugs, and another tea set with larger glasses on another table to the right of that one. And you see that it has a lot of the lattice woodwork windows, and it seems to be out the windows, like you can see what looks kind of like a desert landscape.
What the fuck?
So that's what y'all see. And here, oh, and by the way, there is in fact 2 chandeliers hanging from the ceilings, very ornately designed, completely made of metal, holding candles inside.
The doors.
No doors.
Alright, maybe if we hide out in this room, it'll just go past. Cause I don't think it saw us like it got in the
Any
hole. I don't think it
cover for me
saw
to
us
hide
come
in.
in this room.
Well, there's nothing for you to hide in, but if you want, you can make an investigation check, see if you can find anything that'd be interesting.
Sure, real quick. Natural 20 for 23.
Alright, so as you're looking around, you notice that there is a few more candles on the wall, and specifically another one now looks like just one of them looks like it's off tilt a little bit. And it is... Alright, so you entered down the first hallway after, doing the door thing, and it not working. You went to the other door, went to the hallway. You went to a door on your right. As you go down this way, as you enter the room, it is on the wall to your right. So, you notice that there is this candle that is out. This one's a little bit more prominent than the other one. What would you like to do with that?
Does it look like shoddy oxygen, or is it like different than the rest?
It is noticeably different with that roll.
Can I jump up and try to push it into place?
Give me an acrobatics check as a cat.
Which cats are really good at jumping, they should be able to do that.
15, you jump, but you're just a little bit short of it. You do see the cat jump towards this thing.
I'll walk over and be like, What about this? What do I need to do with it?
You can't talk to you.
Like,
Look up.
Just
okay,
looks
yeah,
at it.
I can. Would I be able to see that it's crooked now that I'm standing here
Make
looking
a
at it?
perception check with advantage.
Here, looking at it.
Oh, interesting point. You hear a lot of noise coming from the right.
No,
Back where y'all entered this room from.
no. If I don't believe in it, it can't hurt me.
No.
15. Wait.
15. You are able,
Yeah.
with a roll like that, you are able to notice it with the help.
Okay, so I guess I'll straighten it.
Straighten it. Nothing happens. Whenever you straighten it, Nothing happens. Whenever you let go, it kind of ever so slightly falls back down.
Can I pull it?
Yeah, you can. And when you pull it, both of you,
Wrong lever, cronk.
y'all just, the wall seems to split open and y'all just spin fast. And all of a sudden y'all are in another 5-foot wide hallway with about 10 feet away from y'all, a door is on your left, and there's another door at the very end of this hallway. But y'all are at one end of the hallway, 5 feet down, there's a door to the left, and then at the very end, there's another door.
I fucking hate this place. Remind me when we get back to go kill those bandits again.
Are you gonna... Wait, no, I'm not there.
I'm going to re-kill them.
Are you gonna hire a necromancer?
As y'all do that, we're going to jump back to the other group.
Just.
Yes, I will hire a necromancer to bring them back to life just so I can kill them again
You
for
keep track
owning
of
such
what
a
room you
thing.
gone through.
Will you identify these gilded skulls?
Yeah, has anybody been keeping track of like where they
While they're
are?
doing their part, I'm
Gareth knows.
I'm getting uncomfy
Yeah,
sitting
talk
in
about
this
the rest
chair
of them.
scroll.
There's no
Too
sweat.
bony.
No.
Too bony?
I've not been keeping track of
You're a
which
bony lass.
rooms and how they went and where and how and why.
Bony lass.
Alright, so,
lass who's
Oh, wait,
bony.
Other
that's where
group.
I am.
what are y'all doing
is
at this
fair and
time?
bony.
Getting
Identify.
information from the dungeon master.
So,
Waiting
you're
patiently.
looking for these skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Identify, after you do identify on the first one, information that you get is a decorative golden skull worth around 10,000 gold each
What's this
of an unknown aquatic life form. More or less an artificial representation kind of deal. Is what you understand. This isn't like modeled after anything particular. It's kind of as if a human had some aquatic features, but it's kind of
A
an artist.
triton?
Yes, but more of a human, not elf.
Now,
And it's artistic
I feel like
liberties.
that one should have saved her life.
They went, I want to be a mermaid. Make me some mermaid type shit for my house.
So, that's what you
Anything
figure out.
else?
With that? No. It's just
Magic related?
Gold.
I would like to
It's just a
slip
statue for
one of
once.
them
I
on my
don't like they're
backpack.
just decorations.
I would like to slip one of them in my backpack, give Alara a wink, and sleight of hand it into her backpack.
Alright,
The other
so
one.
sleight of hand.
Alright?
Are you trying to hide it from Alara, or what are you trying to do?
No, I'm just trying to be flourish.
Okay.
Be fancy. Hide it from the others, yeah, but...
That's what the sleight of hand is, to hide it from everyone else. Ren's gonna see it. Probably.
Unless he's good.
Yeah, that's a nat one. I fumble.
Yeah, no, you start
we
to
all
like
see
slide
that
it,
shit.
and it just kind of falls out of your hand, just bing, ding, ding, ding.
She does this little like flourish, and she's like, and she goes to like stick it in her glove, like her sleeve, and then it just like falls, and it's like, the moment Rain turns the corner, and he's just like,
I'm going to stare Rain in the eyes, pick up the skull, grab Alara's arm, put out her hand, put the skull in her hand, and then push it back to her. All while maintaining eye contact.
So awkward.
so Alara's getting a skull. Okay.
Apparently,
Man, if
I
you
just
wanted
got
a
informed
pen, you
of
could have
it.
asked.
Do you have a pocket or a bag that you want to carry that in, or would you like someone to carry it for you?
Don't worry, Alara. I'll carry it for you. Wait.
Takes it back. It was all the jokes, take it
I
back.
just forgot. You barely wear clothes.
She has clothes.
they have multiple outfits.
Do you have a backpack?
We
Oddly
both
enough,
have a
yes.
backpack.
I also have a dagger.
Then put it in your damn backpack.
Hi, backpack.
No, you don't.
Contested dexterity.
It's like, I don't. He offered for me to not
Can I
carry
argue
it.
sleight
What do
of
you
hand?
mean?
You know, I have more space than he does.
Just straight dexterity.
Are you?
So this is not like hiding something. This is trying to...
I'm standing right next to you.
What do you got? Natural one?
You literally helped me buy a robe of
13.
pockets.
13?
Oh, you
That is
you
true.
took it straight up. I had a whole ass 10.
Alright, you are able to grab it before Rain grabs it.
So what is
You
the
already
problem?
have a motherfucking backpack. You already have a pouch full of 500 pounds,
Oh,
which I'm
okay.
sure you will divvy responsibly.
Sentry, I'm not taking the money from her. I'm carrying it for her.
Would it make you feel better if I made Gareth carry it for me instead?
Sentry, I have way more money than I can think to do anything with right now. I don't need this skull to be able to make myself feel better.
Who said we're using it to make ourselves feel better?
I would give this skull to some random ass person on the side of the road and be okay. Garrus would hurt.
I would.
No, I mean Garrett. No, I'm not. Not that you're broke. I mean you'd be sad that I gave away the money.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying you're broke. I'm saying you'd be sad I gave away
Honey,
money.
your pockets are so deep. They don't know what
It's not that I jealously
just
require
watching
every
Rain
shekel
fumble,
fall
maybe a
order.
every time.
It is simply a matter of not putting all of
Just
your eggs
put
in
it
one
on your
basket.
own phone.
Currently, most of our eggs are
Every
in one
time I
basket.
use
I
it.
play the rules of technicalities.
Every time. Every time.
Every time.
Okay.
I'm sure you
Literally,
will
there has not been a single time I have used this spell in the last like, 2 weeks
Alright.
where I haven't had to show you
Then
the
I
spell.
need to amend one statement on it because I didn't think that it would
There was
do that. But
there was
apparently it does.
25,000 gold in there, right?
Yes.
So
Yep.
the
1, 2,
skulls
3,
seem to have
4, 5.
concentration.
6.
Concentration or conjuration
yeah.
magic attached to it.
I'm sorry, Cody.
Well, that's what somebody gets a skull for.
I am about to
I
lose
I-
every ounce of my shit on you. We have talked about this,
But I forgot
Denver.
about the magic imbued part of the spell.
It always does that. That's why I do it so much.
So nothing's happening right now though with it. But you know this. Magically imbued with some kind of conjuration.
See, once again, I don't
None
want
of it you
that.
get.
See, now I
It's
don't
11,
want it. I
14.
don't ever want to carry it.
Alright,
Give it
so,
to Sindri again.
Going back. Alright, this is what you know from the.
Conjuration. Why?
Cody has any classes
Do we
in the
need
morning?
to completely like backtrack and just read?
Just from whenever you do the identify. That's all. That's the only other thing you
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So conjuration. That's bad touch. That's bad touch. That's
The
bad
skulls
touch.
are bad touch. They're not in anybody's pockets.
Actually, no. Give me those. Thank you.
What are you doing?
I'm going to put them right here, and then anyone got a pebble?
I'm gonna try to burn them.
Here's a thingy.
That bear, ball bear.
Alright, you're trying to activate one of the sigils.
This one.
They just throw
Right
it down the
Dexterity
hallway.
check.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You do strength if you want.
That's actually
I'll take dexterity. 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, you're easily able to hit it.
I just go.
My treasure!
Why?
They
Anything
seem
happen?
they are hot now, and they've changed color to be hot.
Mhm.
But if you wait a little bit, they kind of cool back down, and they're still in the same shape.
Okay.
Why are you trying to burn my treasure?
Dexterity.
Why are you burning my treasure?
16.
16.
I don't trust them. They have magic.
So do we.
Once again, they're
They're inanimate.
warm.
Something started the magic.
warm and they're changing color, but still the same.
Oh, Laura.
7.
I don't think we're actually going to
But-
catch them on fire.
But this time,
Don't trust it.
We can just leave them.
Yeah, we can.
I'm nervous about why they're conjurations.
If she casts Identify, she would know about them, wouldn't she?
she knows that it's conjuration magic, like on it / in it, but not what it would not anything else about it.
I'm about to make you print out the spell Identify and tape it to this godforsaken DM screen so that we stop having to always question what Identify does.
With a 7, unfortunately, you activate it, but you're not fast enough in getting back inside.
Okay.
25 points of fire damage.
Okay.
That's ouchies for you, isn't it? Some big
No, it's
ouchies.
not.
Just starting with
You're
fire.
fucking
The
lying.
entire
I am
fire.
not.
Fire and
You can't
ice.
prove it.
You are a fucking liar. There was a
Because I
reason I
didn't
shoved you
know
out of the
the
room
fire
when I went
was.
over to mess with shit.
At the end of it all, someone
much
is
was
going
that
to
again?
develop PTSD.
25 points of fire
Five.
damage.
That's the highest
Is
you've
this-
rolled.
is
What
this
the
name of
fuck?
the episode, Fire and
No, I
Ice?
rolled a 33.
Oh, that's right.
and a 35.
How
She's
you
at
looking,
like
sweetie?
2 HP.
No.
Have you taken any damage?
I have less HP than the damage she rolled.
'Cause you-
Alright, so
Your high
are
is
you going to continue?
like
By the way,
40
they
something,
are
yeah.
very hot right now, but they seem to be holding shape still.
We could just put them in my pocket for later.
I vote we
leave them
just
there.
leave them there.
Oh, interesting point. After doing this a bunch of times, you notice the way that it gets around, the fire gets around the door, is that for a split second before the fire hits the door seems to enter like small little squares to where it becomes like a very thin lattice that allows the fire to pass through before it's back to its normal
That's
shape.
stupid as shit.
Alright, so where did the rest of the people go?
I don't know.
Does anyone where they went?
I was in there dealing with the chests.
Based on our
Give
current
me-
doors and shit, honestly, nothing
I
in
mean,
here
I
seems
knew
like it's
they-
gonna be a way out.
I will.
We
Alara,
knew-
give me a history check because you were the one that was in there with them. Let's see if you can remember what they said they were doing.
Oh, we were up in the tub because
17. History's not the greatest. Do I get to
Chairs
keep
are
my guidance? Because I rolled it
pain
before I
in the butt.
asked.
I'll allow it.
21.
You remember that they said they were going through the first black archway.
Yeah, the one on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're still not back. Scarlet left through this door and came back quickly. They're still not back now.
well, if it's anything like what I sort of went through, there was other doors that I didn't explore. Probably was just longer hallways, and they kept going.
Then that means there's no telling how to get to them.
They could be in trouble.
We could also not find them if it's anything. There was multiple doors for me to go down. I didn't even explore all of them.
So are you wanting to stay here?
We can go towards them. I'm just saying we might not find them if there's more doors.
My phone is
If
dead,
we have
so
to make more choices, how do we know exactly which choices they
So
made?
you can focus.
No, I'm asking.
Like, unless
so I
Rocksha
can't
sheds
look up
fucking
my phone
feathers.
back, so I can't look up my dumb bullshit.
stressed.
Well, you seem like you're kind of stressed. Would you have been shedding feathers?
The telepathy I can do requires I have to see them, yeah?
I don't know.
Can one of... Never mind.
Just look your phone up and look it up.
It's in my room.
Alright.
Not against
Here.
following them, but...
Alright, so
Should
what
we
are
rest?
y'all going to do?
Should we do a short rest here then?
Are you
don't
going
think
to
we have
follow? Are you going
time
to
for that.
rest?
Huh?
I don't think we have time for that. Like you said, they could be in danger if we short rest. That's an hour for them to be dead.
Alright.
Didn't you already form a connection with certain individuals? Like as y'all were going in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember who you did it with?
Garrus was one of them. And Rocksha, I believe.
It was It was Garrus, Alara, and Raksha.
Okay.
If I'm remembering 100% correctly, which I believe I am.
Rocksha!
Well, look up your spell. What does it do
It's not a-
versus interdimensional?
It's not a spell.
I know. Well, not your spell. Look at your ability. What does it do with interdimensional?
I don't think it's meant to, like, have extra rules for that, so we'll say it works.
I think it does, which is why Dimmer's asking, because I don't think it's gonna work.
You can establish telepathic communication between yourself and others. As an action, choose one or more creatures that you can see up to a total number of creatures equal to proficiency bonus, and then roll one psionic energy die. For a number of hours equal to the number rolled, the chosen creatures can speak telepathically with you, and you can speak telepathically with them. To send or receive, you and the other creature must be within 1 mile of each other.
Alright,
The creature cannot use this telepathy if it can't speak any languages. They can end it at any time, and they don't need to speak a common language to understand each other. So,
As long as they're considered within a mile, it would work.
how does distance translate across dimensions?
That's what I'm thinking right now.
So it doesn't work then.
Roll me. Roll me just a general like Arcana check real quick.
The thing I'm not very good at.
Fun. To me.
Wow.
What you get?
So no.
I need to program my own random number generator. because that would work better than this would.
What you got?
Maybe you need
And-
some new dice.
We've been over this,
Maybe
Tabitha.
new
It's not the dice, it's just me.
I mean, I get that because me.
Yeah, it's all the you.
Yeah.
Like,
Natural one.
But at least you
For a
fail
total of
with
For
some
a
pizzazz.
total of
2.
1
damn, you
without
got
the
plus 4.
psionic dice and 6 with it.
Yeah, the Sonic dice does not change the outcome.
But
Yeah, I
see,
figured.
if you get fancy dice, you can
So
fail
you're
with
not having
pizzazz
an
like me.
inspiration?
Do you have an inspiration? If you
do.
wanted to?
Nope.
We should also. I mean, unless you used
Unless
it.
you've used it. Y'all
I
have
have
got-
none.
Wait,
You have none?
No.
you used it?
I have for something, I guess. I don't know.
She doesn't take notes.
Alright. You try to reach out, but you feel like there's something kind of muddling it, blocking it. You aren't able to form a solid connection to Rakshas.
Hey, Rain, can I see your bag real quick?
Why?
Do you trust me?
Not with how you said that.
Not anymore.
I guarantee I'm not going to do any sort
Yeah,
of
I
rogue
still don't
chicanery.
believe the how you're saying
I'm going
that.
to scream into your bag.
Yeah, no. Why?
I can't. I did this stupid fucking telepathy thingy that I can do with Raksha before we even got here, and now I can't do it because this entire whatever the fuck is like trying to reach. What's the fantasy equivalent of Shakespeare?
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
It's like trying to read fucking Shakespeare through a pond full of mud.
Okay, so
So
why
I
do
don't
you...
think we have time to rest.
Tabitha, you are magnificent. But Tabitha, I'm about to have to pay for a class out of pocket that is $1,000.
So,
I don't have that much
I'm saying in
money.
the future.
What the fuck are you guys buying?
I'm looking at dice because I like.
Oh, you're like, look at these ones. These ones are
I
expensive. You
like
can get these.
looking at them. They have Lord of the Rings.
I
with
still
the
don't know
ring
how we're gonna be able to go find
in. They have Lord of the
Raksha and
Rings.
Scarlet through that door. I feel like that's just gonna be worse, just to try and attempt to follow them.
I don't suppose I could try again. I know the DC will go up.
DC will go up, but you can try it again.
With some guidance.
Well, whoever who can guide me, please.
Guidance will not.
Yeah, guidance won't help because I don't know how to help with it.
Guidance is magical. Like it like inspires you to do better, yeah? Isn't that how guidance works? It's not helping. For advantage, that's how you get advantage, not guidance.
Look,
Dimmer just said guidance won't help with
Guidance
it.
would not take effect in this scenario. So go
Down.
ahead and roll. Your Sonic dice, you can do that.
Oh, that's these weird.
Don't roll bad.
Look at the dice
Rolling
tower.
like weirdos.
Maybe you need dice towers so the dice, and then like some way to put the dice in the dice pouch where they don't touch.
a 12 without, a 17 with.
It does change the effect.
Okay, we're burning through these puppies.
You are able to make a connection with Raksha. It is strained, and you will not have a long period of time with this connection, but you are able to form
You
one.
better be ready, Raksha.
Where are
Better be
you?
Raksha ready.
Think of it, you have... Where? Actually, you know what? I said I didn't need it, but dang it, I need it now. Where's your
Over there.
timer?
It's
Hand me
on
the timer
counter.
behind you, Bradley.
It's on the counter, the hourglass.
Hand me the timer.
No, you can't eat me.
You guys better talk quickly.
Alright, so whenever I
I
say,
got this.
y'all can go.
Not so much time.
Where are you and how do we get to you?
I never said go.
What?
Well, you started
I
it
know.
already.
Go.
Where are you and how do we get to you?
You had already
Through a
started it.
spiky door with black hands, to the side, ice mountain baby thing chasing us, into the hallway that was taller than it meant to be, through a door to the right, pulled the lever, spun around, Scarlet's a cat.
Can you get back to the kitchen room?
Fuck no, there's an ice thing.
Shit.
There's an ice thing.
Okay,
Like Big Mountain from before, but baby and ice.
we're coming after you, but we've been inflamed. So,
Look out for ice thing.
Icy hot.
There's I
Take
see.
my how much? Just
Look out for the chains in the middle of the room. They will grab you.
She's not talking, but
Yes.
Okay, we will find you. Anything else?
That's about it.
Bradley, I
Spend your
hope
time.
you remember that because you will be.
not!
You are the only one that knows this. You are in charge of doing this.
Repeat, please.
You only have until this long to get repeated.
Through the spiky door, to the door that's on the same wall as the spiky door, down a hallway, into the first door that you see, pull a lever, spin around, we're right there, but there's big ice monster coming for us from the other door, the chains in the middle.
We're not gonna find it.
How the flying fuck do you expect me to remember this?
I'm in a situation here!
What?
You're supposed to have.
Connection's cut. Connection gets cut.
Just looks down at us like,
Sindri.
well, I tried to tell Sindri shit, who knows?
Hopefully they come rescue us.
Sindri, you are the one that is fully in charge of this, and no one else can help you remember these instructions.
Look,
Or
you
give
said
me
I had a
hints.
time limit. I
What
tried
are
to
you doing?
summarize it as best as I could.
Through the spiky door, on a door that's on the same wall as the spiky door, down a hallway, look out for a room that has chains, and also there's an ice titan baby around there somewhere.
There were some parts that you missed.
He doesn't know.
Acutely aware!
He got the basics.
But there was some other things that were descriptive on how to get
You are
things.
talking to somebody whose short-term memory is terrible.
So, what are y'all doing?
That's the basics.
Stupid.
Gonna go. Stop.
All right, so Sindri, lead the way.
You're so
Oh.
Look, that's the
Are we
basics.
still
So,
going?
Sindri, so
I hate you.
y'all are back in the kitchen.
Apparently, we're going through the door on the right.
You know which archway they went through, so you
Yep.
can help with this.
Anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You point them in the right way.
Yeah.
All right,
No, I just said fuck it. Let's
What's
just make
Sindri,
this
you
done.
are leading this. You go through the archways.
Not how it sounds.
You're into a room, like I described before, very old, very dusty, very dry. Things are breaking, rotting. There's some small cages with what looks like animal bones inside of it. And at the very end, there is a wrought iron fence with lots of spikes on it that have what looks like black. Like you could normally be able to see through it, but it's just black, but you see
That's
through
the
it.
only door in here.
That is the only other door in here besides the archway you went through.
Okay. Through the gate.
All right, you go to do it, and the gate is.
Bro,
The lever
behind
is
us.
not
We went-
lifting up. You
Cody,
notice
we
that
went
the
into
lock.
a boss fight.
You notice that the lock has locked.
Cody, we went into a boss fight. It locked behind us.
I'm
notice.
picking the lock.
All right. give
Would
me a
anyone like
strength
to
check.
help or guide me?
It's like a dragon.
Yeah.
They're like
This is
dragons.
a magical lock, by the way, so
Sure.
keep that in mind.
What, did you slap my ass to guide me?
No, it's
Yep,
not the
absolutely.
I know.
You there, you who are also
I
proficient.
did.
Oh, I was asking if you could go to hell.
I'll help. They guided you.
All
I
right.
can try to lift the thing. Or
Like trying
put
to
it.
jiggle the lock and stuff. Like trying to figure out a way to make.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which way it goes.
Alright, so 14 plus 5, 19 plus 11. That is an unnatural 30.
You are able to successfully.
Sorry, I
open
don't
the
think
lock.
there's
Pick
a
the lock.
natural 30.
You are able to successfully pick the lock,
You're right. It was unnatural.
and then you slide it open. Door opens.
Alright. Through the groping door.
All right.
I'm sorry, what?
We don't know that that's the
So
groping
you
door.
go through the door.
The groping door. What is the groping
Your passive is.
21.
11.
You do notice as
The groping. You notice the groping.
So Sindri
you
goes.
notice the groping.
So Sindri goes to the door, just seeing the. I'm like,
Ever so slightly. It's not like out large. It's kind of like if you just see like little tips of fingertips.
yeah. So it's just I keep that to myself. I'm like,
I just
See,
want
I was just like, hey, Scarlet.
but if anybody's looking at Rain, you see him casually just kind of go.
I have a question.
All right.
Can I threaten the inky blackness with my psychic dagger?
You can certainly try.
Please don't.
You
So-
were already walking through it.
You've already walked through it.
You already said you walked through it, and you don't
So,
know.
You are now in a room. There is what seems to be a chain set up in the center. Across the way from you, on the opposite wall, there is a door that is open. On the walls or from that hallway, on the floor here, there is solid coating of ice that trails from that door towards the opposite corner of where you are, which there used to be what looks like a pillar.
It's a good thing
From
you
where
have
you
cold
are,
resistant armor.
you would have a square like this, and you're over here. There's a
You're
pillar here that
welcome.
is just smashed.
So you
and shattered.
see
It's a
that
fucking horror movie.
you said there's a
Couldn't
pillar,
tell.
there's a thing of ice.
Mhm.
Maybe
Maybe from
we
one
should
door to
follow
another.
that.
Do not do not approach the chains in the center of the room.
No, but maybe we should follow the ice.
Give the chains in the middle of the room a wide berth.
Okay, I'm going to
Maybe
stay on the
prepare-
wall, and maybe we should follow the ice.
Or throw a lure in there, and then you guys can witness a kink. I don't know.
That's probably not a good idea.
Not the time.
Maybe later.
Thinking
Maybe later.
about it now, thanks.
Pushing Garrus in front of me along the wall.
Alright, so y'all
Like to
go to the door. Which one are you going to? There's 2 doors you can go to. One across the
Not the
and
one
this
that's wide open like someone slammed it open. I
They're
can
both open.
push against the wall to the one.
They're both open.
closest.
So,
They're both open.
Sindri, which one are you
We're
going
following Sindri.
a hole in the wall by the column.
through? It's not a hole, it's a door, and it's open. So you're going through, if this is your square, y'all are over in this corner, you're going to this corner, or are you going over to here?
Right corner or left corner?
Well, across the way, or left corner. You're in the right corner.
No.
I don't
Does the
know.
ice look like it trails from one, like, is there a direction to the
Make
ice?
an
or-
investigation check. Well, nature
Sindri's like,
check.
I don't remember the
Nature
directions.
check.
Can I make that since I said follow the ice?
I will say you can have advantage on it. So you can help her have advantage on it.
Can I help him make the check?
I am the one that said follow the ice
Sure.
because she did tell me the information.
Sure.
They're both looking, but
He
this one's
is the
gonna
one.
roll instead.
He, the ranger, is the most suited to understanding this natural phenomena.
I got a nat 20.
Alright. You notice that what looks like via the ice crystal's formation, that it seems to be going, starting at the door that's across the way and leading across towards
Nice,
the door
I'm
that's
gonna-
in the left.
So I'm definitely looking at it. I'm like, we're gonna follow the wall and we're gonna go through that door because the ice is going that way.
Alright.
And if you said she was running from something, she's probably running from whatever made
So,
that ice.
y'all get to this door and y'all look down at the hallway is now completely coated in ice. Like, you just see a hallway of solid ice that goes all the way down.
All right,
It's
there,
about 6 feet tall, what it looks like the hallway is.
there was a section at some point where she said that
Does the ice just keep going down
Just keeps
all
going
the way down the hallway?
All the way down the hallway.
Okay, say what you were gonna say.
there was a section she said at one point where the wall sort of flipped. You know, like where like if you're standing against it, it will set you on the other side.
Okay. Do we see any doors?
You do see there is a door to the right that has got completely frozen over.
So we can't leave if we want to. Scarlet, we're
But
fucked.
the hallway does continue past the door
Oh.
and
We
hangs
can't leave.
a right. From what
Okay.
you can see.
Can I make an intelligence check to be like, this is completely out of range, who has ran from things and things like that, to be like, if I was running from something,
What the heck?
what would I do? Would I run down this hall?
Bullet shit.
Would I make it?
This isn't more of what
I
Rain
actually
would do,
would
it's
get
more of
close to
what Rox would do. I will let you try an intelligence check, but it's going to be a very difficult DC.
Look at those ones.
Because it's more or less what would Rox do or what would Scarlet do.
It's like what would be like?
Each person would react differently.
I don't know it.
You're like, it's just, I haven't been around them enough,
Yeah.
I don't know what they would do.
No, I don't
So-
know it. Each time I keep trying to make a thing that could possibly help figure out what you guys are doing are my worst rolls. I need to stop figuring out things you
So-
guys would do. I got another nap fucking one to figure out what you guys would fucking do.
So,
You-
Sindri,
Whoa.
what are you doing? Are you continuing down the hallway, or what would you like to do?
does it look like the ice is going in any particular way?
The entire hallway's covered in ice, all the way down.
Let's see. It bends a corner and there's another door that's frozen over, right?
About halfway, about a few feet down this hallway, there's a door on your right,
They're black.
and the hallway continues past the door. The door is frozen over,
Look at them. They're so
and
cute.
then from what you can see, it looks like the hallway turns right, and it is still frozen.
Laura, melt the door.
Well then. These are
So demanding.
Use your hellfire, baby.
made out of black obsidian.
Wow. They just are
As
begging
opposed
to die, aren't
as
they?
opposed to
I'm
charity.
just gonna rapid fire firebolt.
All right.
Maybe I want to join too.
The first
So
time she
obedient.
does anything that's loud, Rain's just gonna very quickly go, maybe if there's something over here, we should not make a lot of noise.
She's not being loud with it because it is just firebolt. It's just kind of.
Okay. Because Rain's just gonna go, wait, not remember, I can create literal bonfires, right?
No.
And you can help if you want.
You encouraged.
You literally have seen me do it way more than you've seen Alara use fire.
We just went over the fact that my memory is very poor.
So,
Yeah, we're following this injury, and I don't think she knows where we're going.
Half the time I don't even know if what I remember is real or not.
I'm going to help Alara with
all
melting
right, so
it
you're
by...
helping Alara.
I have a question.
What you got?
Could I skate along the ice in a manner similar to Mario from Super Mario Bros?
If you would like to try an acrobatics check, we could see about it.
Sure.
So
You
I
have a chance of falling though
so I
and
have
making noise.
with my thing.
Yeah, you're burning through it
Look,
right
we
now.
already fooled this second to go. Keep it going. Please
And-
don't bring it back. I don't
Yes,
want it.
I would say just start rolling damage because this
But
is
Sindri
more
doesn't
like
do
it.
that.
This is more of just you're doing damage.
Yeah, but she doesn't know it went past the door because the
17.
ice just keeps
All right.
What's cool, we said we were
Ice
going to
is
re-roll
starting
characters
to
and we were all going to play
melt pretty well
bards.
around it.
Are we melting the door that's like
4,
All right.
right there?
I can either quickly get across.
19.
Yes.
Okay.
19.
I can either quickly
Alright.
get across
So,
the ice or I can get
around
across
this
slowly.
point, one second.
Yeah,
Are
but
you
you're
helping with the
at door,
bonfire?
aren't you?
Yes.
Alright, roll some fire damage as if it was there.
Whoa.
It
What
doesn't
was-
have a damage, so what is your damage?
What does it.
It doesn't have a...
It's not a damaging spell.
You
it's
were-
a utility spell.
Okay, well then I will
You
keep
used
in mind
it
you have it.
to melt
Wait,
things,
maybe
though.
it
I'm
does.
pretty sure it has.
Oh, it
something-
does. Never
It
mind.
does. I remember he used it to melt the snowman.
It has 2d8. I forgot.
Oh. Not that much.
It's cantrip.
So is Firebolt.
So wouldn't it be
but
badass?
It's a 2.
How many?
We fought this.
How many
The
did you
firebolt is
roll?
more like
Time.
shoot it.
Roll
It's
It
more-
was skating range.
3 for right now.
No, I don't want to
I don't want to fight it either, but
You'd be dead before you got to ice skate.
I know. But I think
It will one-shot all.
25.
I know,
25.
but I think.
Alright,
it's
so
badass.
this
Time
door
for an ice,
is
like,
almost
you can ice
fully melted down whenever you'll start to hear some noise coming down from the hallway.
Please don't bring it in here.
You see
Oh,
that
you guys are behind the
if anybody looks down the hallway, you see that the hallway starts to warp and grow
I
in
want to
weird shapes.
basically almost like
It's
body the
paints.
door open.
Alright. Give me a strength check. So it is warping and growing this into the hallway
Did
is.
not. At this point, I'm like really, like I'm like Garrus, and you like I'm like please help.
17. With that, the rest of the ice melts around the door. And what was your strength check?
13.
That was a 6 at the moment that I'm like just trying to like get through the
Yeah.
door.
With the final firebolt and the strength check, the door opens.
Thank God.
And as that you stumble through, that leaves Alara, Garrus, and Sindri. What's the marching order in this? Because it is a one-way thing. You can only go in one at a time.
I figured I'd go in last.
All right.
I thought we were following you.
Yeah.
You were
I
originally.
go in first. I guess.
Well, Rain's already.
I mean, Rain
so it's
rushed
kind
to
of
the door,
after
so it's
you.
just
Rain
going
and
in the
Laura,
door.
I figured they would be the first through.
So it goes Rain, Sindri, Garrus, or Alara. Who's next?
Garrus.
Garrus. Alara. As you
You
walk
want something
through,
behind you to bite you in the ass?
No.
Should probably put you in the
as you
Tartarus.
see Garrus go through,
Do I have a bonus action?
you do if you want.
Wait, wouldn't we have seen the thing?
No, we would have only heard the thing.
This is
What
the
do I
ice.
wasn't
see?
gonna
'Cause
turn
I've
around
got a
and look
bonus
at it.
action.
I don't want to lose any
What
run
do I see?
time.
Because I am going to bonus action.
It's like that time in Dead by
All
Daylight.
of a
I was
sudden
trying
you
to
see
crawl out the
something
door and
that
I knew
looks
the
like
killer was
that
right behind
around
me,
the
but I
corner
couldn't look
that is
because I didn't
classified
want
as
to
a
lose
large
any
entity.
time at all.
I thought it was huge.
I was on the ground dragging my ass
Yeah,
to
sorry,
the door.
huge. My bad.
I want to see
Pyramid head, and
You
I could
can't
hear
see
it
it.
while he went to go hurt someone while I
Fucking
crawled
cover
towards
it
the
with better.
door. It's a stressful situation.
Very
I didn't have
angry
time to try to
looking.
look
Very
behind me because
big.
I would have lost like 1 second of movement.
And then you get to do whatever you want to do. You could just walk through the door, but you have locked eyes together.
Oh no.
Alright. So, you have phase stepped, I'm assuming, into the one area.
30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys see me, like, just turn my head and just go...
Alright,
That's what
so,
we don't, because you
just
went the back.
you are
just
now
like
in a very kind of...
The fancy
Arab-
rich person room.
You're in like a very like Arabic style wooden room. Looks pretty common. There's what looks like a teapot in the center. There's another table with another teapot that's got some bigger cups, very fancy rugs, very beautiful latticework windows that show out to what looks like a desert. What do you want to do?
Make an investigation.
Alright, roll an investigation check.
32.
32. With that, you see that there is a candelabra that is off
Yep.
to the side.
This time I'm not even gonna fucking try to deal with like in the room. I'm gonna walk up and be like, what the fuck do I do with it? Push it up, pull it down.
You push it up, nothing happens. You pull it down, and all of a sudden, rain just the thing turns, and we'll get back to what you see here for a second. And you'll see rain just pull this and just
told you.
turns.
Apparently, I was
You
having an
see
argument
him
with a
pull
cat
the
and couldn't
candelabra, and
talk
then
back to
the
me.
door just almost in a blink of eye turns, and he's gone.
You're gonna walk in on me
What
having
are y'all doing?
an argument
You don't hear
with
anything.
what looks like just a domesticated cat.
Guys,
I am going to go on the side of the door that... So how does the door open? Is it this way or...
Which
Did
one are
you
you talking
hear
about?
what he just said?
Yes, you just went through a wall.
Yeah. So, are you talking about the
Go
door, or are you
through
talking
the
about the wall that rain just
door.
went through? All right. The way that the door opens, it opened as if it was going
Did it open
No.
inward or
out
outward?
towards
Follow
the
anything.
hallway that the ice thing was in.
I did a 32
I want to
for
go onto the side of the
investigation. There was
door
another candle thing. and
that, like,
I walked up, went
has the
in,
blind spot.
pulled
All
it.
right.
That makes sense?
And
And
I
I'm
went
going
through
to
it.
hide against the
And
wall.
disappeared.
Roll a stealth
Through the
check.
wall. Yeah.
Where'd Alara go?
Laura was seeing if I was okay. She's also
Natural
there
20
with
for
you.
a total of 31.
All right.
You guys-
You feel hidden.
Thank you.
She was also.
Because that would be kind.
She's also in the room with you. You two have to make a decision on what y'all do. Do y'all go see if you can do what Rain does, or do y'all just stay in the room?
Walk in on me having
I
a
mean,
discussion.
I
with
assume we
my
follow Rain, because apparently you're
Cat.
leading now.
So is it
What
just
was
going to
it?
be...
I assume we follow Rain now, because we were sort of following him now.
yeah, Sentry just disappeared way past any
Yeah.
investigation I could ever make.
So, Garrus, Alara, what are y'all doing right now?
Pulling the
I
thing.
guess...
You're gonna pull the labra?
Following
Yeah.
Rain.
Do me
All right. So
there.
y'all both pull the labra, and we're gonna get back to what you see real quick. Sindri, you are now alone in this room, right outside the door.
Rubber room.
And about as soon as you hide, about 5 feet away is this entity. Right there. It's on top of you. What are you doing?
You went the
As
wrong
it
way.
starts to grab at the door and pull. And then as it pulls, you're like, okay, it's a small door. We'll get able to look through. Door
Gets pictured.
starts growing.
I am not even going to breathe. I'm just going to be dead still.
Should be like, it won't see me.
The
it
room
won't-
is warping around you right now.
It's gonna put a flashlight on you.
So, what would you like to do
Spotlight.
as it enters the room?
Not even
It
breathing.
is right next to you.
Not breathing.
Sindra's gonna die.
Dead still.
Okay.
Dead, yes. Sorry, my bad. Bad
I
joke.
mean, you will be dead still when you're dead. To be fair.
Dead Wiggly.
Unless
I
you
need
got
to make a dexterity.
like an axe in your
All
brain
right.
that makes your...
If you don't
your
wish to touch the
speech.
creature, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Because it is, even though the room is warping around you, it's just barely warping enough to fit the creature. And if you remember correctly, it only fit one creature.
12 plus 8 is an unnatural 20. Without the dice, with the dice, it's a 26.
Alright. Dice does change the outcome. You are able to slide by without
Does
Fucking
problem.
burning through
It
these.
continues into the
How
room.
badly?
I'm at half of the maximum number now.
It continues into the room. What are you doing? It moved past you.
I'm seeing, I want to hold my breath.
You're very much seeing in front of you right now.
Breathing extremely shallowly.
Alright.
It
It
won't
starts looking around.
notice you. It was just the wind. God Tam, go away.
I must have. Let's go away.
Oh, shoot.
Anywho.
Alright. You see it start looking around in the room. After a little bit, it just starts destroying the room and just throwing the teapot.
Not the
The
teapot.
table gets
Mrs.
thrown.
Potts.
Starts smashing its fist into the wall and into the windows. And when you think that it should just shatter the windows, it's like it hit something solid, and there's not really any damage done to it that you can see or anything like that. Alright, let me see how I want to do this real quick.
Nicely. You like us?
I need
Not
you to
really.
roll a percentile die.
No.
Where's the percentile dice?
This one?
Yep.
The D100?
Yep.
Is it a
By the way,
percent?
it is turning this entire room into just ice. Coating everything in ice.
Yeah, freeze to
I'm
death.
about to be
now.
frozen solid.
Yep. And we don't know where you went.
Because you hid.
Yeah, so we followed Brain.
$86.
Evens or odds?
I always do evens.
And you
Interesting
always
choice.
usually
That's
have the
not
wrong choice.
good.
That's why we always choose odd, because I swear to God, like
I
9
need you
times out
to
of 10
make
it's an odd.
a Constitution saving throw. As while it's doing this, it starts opening its mouth and just releasing a cold just in all directions. After about the third one, it lines one up with where you're hiding spiders.
Haha, 21.
You succeed.
Why did you hide?
I'm a rogue!
You should have followed us.
I didn't mean
That's
to.
the whole thing of hiding. I didn't think I have enough time to cross the room without exposing you guys.
Oh, it's fine, we were already there.
You would take 31 points of cold damage, but divided by half, 16 points of cold damage.
Please, for the love of God, just tell me you're still vertical.
Look, I'm pretty sure it just froze the door.
Not by a wide margin.
I'm pretty sure it just froze the speedy
Ouch.
door, so I don't think we can get to it right now.
You still feel like you're hidden. What would you like to do? The door, by the way, for your information, from where you are, the door, the labra,
That's what we need to get for rolling dice. The little thing that you press it. So we don't touch the dice anymore and corrupt
Well,
them.
I have a dice tower that didn't make
No,
for
then
me.
you still have to touch them. I'm saying this
You
one,
are
you put it in there, you don't touch
currently
it again.
70 feet away from this candelabra that they've
Wouldn't
used.
that make rolling dice more fun? Like he says, make a saving throw, you just go bam.
Okay.
If you want to, there is a way to make it to the room, the labra, without imposing an opportunity attack.
How would that be?
There's just a path you can take, and that's the 70-foot path. If you wish to impose an opportunity attack, you can get there faster.
I'm going to go halfway along the longer route.
Alright.
And then as soon as it's not looking, I'm going to take a ball bearing out of my pouch. Where's the teapot?
Stealth. It's frozen to a wall.
Not the teapot.
27.
Alright, doesn't seem to notice you so far. But it's still raging in the room. You don't have much time left before it starts releasing more ice breath in all
Less ice
directions.
though, more popsicle.
I am going to throw the ball bearing at the remains of the teapot
Alright.
when it's not looking in my direction to make a distraction.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. No. Why?
What you got?
14.
It rolled a 9.
It's stupid, thank God.
Doesn't seem to notice you. But as soon as it hits, it stares right at where that sound came from. What are you doing? You have revealed yourself. Once it starts looking around, it will notice where you are. And you have 1 round.
Cut action, dash straight for the candelabra.
Alright. You're at the candelabra.
Pull it.
It's frozen. Strength check.
Fantastic.
Oh
You
no.
made poor choices of not following us.
It's just one layer. Why is it gonna be that strong?
13.
Do you have any modifiers?
No!
Do you have any psychic dice that you can use on it?
Then you can only do that in stuff you're proficient in.
Okay. Evens or odds?
Choose wisely this time.
Every time I picked evens, it screwed me over. Every time I picked odds, it screwed me over. I do not win.
Flip a coin.
Odds.
Oh, I was gonna ask Siri to flip a coin.
I rolled a 1.
You're welcome.
After this, I
With a snap, it comes free from the ice.
guys, I don't think
Except
And it flips around. But as it's turning, you look behind you and you make eye
It now
contact
knows where we are. We were hidden.
with you as it rotates. Now,
We were hidden. I had found a hiding spot.
that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Thank God, because I can't.
I'm just saying Rain's gonna like come in and just see me talking to a domesticated cat being like, see, I told you the directions I gave would work.
Well, I will say this real quick. You would have to before they show up. Would you have stayed around in the same area, or would y'all
Well,
have
after
moved
I told them how to come get to us, yeah.
on? Alright.
I'm not
So y'all
gonna
would've
just keep
stayed.
going after I
yeah,
told
be like,
them
I
how
told
to
you
find
where to
us.
find us. We moved. Shit.
So, as y'all
It's like, guys, where are you? Where
As
were
y'all
you
all
said you
start
were?
rotating, as y'all all rotated in, y'all saw Raksha and a cat. And Sindri comes through, looking like she's about to fall over, dead.
I can't.
Set her
I
on fire.
can't even feel my fingers.
I don't even know if
No,
I have
what
time to
Rain
do
saw
that
was
now.
just me being
Yeah.
like, see, I told you the directions I gave would work.
It's
And
saw
with-
me.
And with the terrified look in Sindri's eyes, as the very blood-curdling information is shared with y'all, we are going to end tonight's session there.
You are an evil
Thank you all for tuning in.
To be fair,
Bye!
you're the one that didn't just
Follow.